Hey, what's up, everybody on YouTube? I apologize for being so late. You know how some laptops and if it's like a desktop or whatever, you know how they are. They're kind of, iffy. Ooh, Cody Cutter. That's what they called it.
Just barely. Cody Rhodes could sense victory. That's not
he was close.
Rhodes had up to this point to win this match. Take another look from the
middle. Yeah, because what we're gonna do today is talk about it while Wrestlemania Backlash is going on. For those that's not watching Twitch right now, I already gave out my prediction. I predicted like Cody Rhodes win this match between Seth Rollins, and that was the match they kicked off with. There was no matches on the pre-show. I don't know. Part of me is shocked, but part of me isn't. This is just whatever. Ooh.
Coming out the back door, but turn right into this very super kick to the chin. 1, 2. Kick out from Cody Rhodes just in time. We got the same emotions now going to the head of Seth Rollins that we just saw from Cody Rhodes coming oh so close to pinning Rhodes. Look at the super kick right.
But what we're also going to do on here, we don't do WFSO Aftermath as well. Right after the pay-per-view. I get thoughts about the. I'm probably just going to do the thoughts and stuff all the way through the pay-per-view. But we're also going to talk about last night's Impact pay-per-view, Under Siege, and just talk about some other wrestling, especially it was 4 shows that was going on in Wisconsin last night, and yeah, all women's show. Yeah.
Going out from the top. Going high on a beautiful counter. Rollins one of the pedigree once again. Cody counters. Oh my goodness. A rolling elbow rocks Rhodes. Oh, to the back of the neck. This should do it. That might be it. Oh no. Not enough.
Count 2.
More left in the tank of Cody Rhodes. Take a look at this clubbing right forearm to the base of Cody's spine, followed by the Falcon Arrow that nearly put the American Nightmare down for 3.
That was the candy.
That's good, actually.
It's really smooth, isn't it? It's like.
Mm-hmm. Well, while you're saying this is awesome, so they're liking it right now.
History to erasing it from everyone's memory. Rollins trying to hoist up Cody Rhodes. Rhodes wisely hanging on to the left leg of Seth Rollins. And going to the high crotch, holding on to it. Great counter there. Kept him from getting lifted. Rollins burying knees to the midsection of Cody. Into the well 1 too many times. Rhodes. Oh, great power.
Ooh.
Buckle bomb into the corner. And now Rollins free to ascend all the way to the top rope. Looking to put it away. Oh, beautiful spot. Shoulders down.
Cross glass and
oh.
Nope.
My goodness. My goodness.
Sit down, Mama.
Take a look at the height achieved by Rollins. The impact on the landing. All of Rollins' body weight crashing down across the floor of the fallen Cody Rhodes. But somehow,
I love you
Cody
too.
able to muster the energy to kick out. The shaking head of Seth frickin' Rollins says it all. What is it going to take to put this man away? Rollins asking himself that question. Cody Rhodes trying to ask himself the question of Rollins. What is going through the mind of Seth Rollins at this point? Let's go airborne again. You ready for some fireworks? Rollins! Oh! Rollins rolled through into the super kick by Cody. With
Oh,
so
stop.
much energy expended from Cody Rhodes. And I think Cody Rhodes is now tapping into something extra right now. Something deep down in his soul.
And here's Mindy, everybody.
Going to
Sometimes
the
the grouchy
top
one.
rope himself. And right there to meet him. How quick is Rollins? Superplex early and a one in return from Seth freaking Rollins. Looking for 2 in a row now.
Ooh, good counter. Cover
See,
him.
I have a couple of thousand to buy
Hold on, look.
a camper. I'd buy this pop-up club.
What a lucky break for Seth Rollins. I don't know if it was luck or ring awareness. Either way, Seth freaking Rollins getting his foot across the bottom rope.
Yep.
After a superplex, Rollins looking for a second.
It's got like a little kitchen in there. It sleeps up to 4 people. It's got a little bathroom. I would, if I had the money, if we had a phone to do it, I would do it. Because you just hook it on and trail it wherever you go.
Right. I think maybe like a truck or something.
You need a truck because you need so with the towing hitch on the back.
Right.
But even that saying that our minivan had a towing hitch. It just didn't have the whole thing. The bit that catch, the little bit that stuck out the back.
The American Nightmare looks poised to finish this, not letting Seth frickin' Rollins off the hook. Back into the ring they go. Cody once again making a long.
Oh, Cody going to the top rope.
They fired up Cody Rhodes looking to end this match. Put Seth frickin' Rollins in his rearview mirror, but no. And now Rollins looking for the pedigree. Kill it. That's it. That is it. 2.
Nope.
It is not. Somehow, someway.
Oh, he was clapping that first. I'm like, what?
Look at this, a picture-perfect moonsault by Cody Rhodes, but nobody home on the landing, opening the door for Rollins to slam it shut. Bang! Pedigree. Rollins less than a half a second away from exercising his own WrestleMania demons, but it's not reality just yet. What does this do for Rollins mentally? We saw Rollins several times try the pedigree. Finally was able to execute the move, and it still wasn't enough to put Cody Rhodes away. Now it's Rollins ready to look at frustration.
That bruise on his back. Well, they show his left side of him.
Almost as if Rollins was insulted that Rhodes is still in this match. Rollins is insulted.
Yeah, bruise on his arm too.
In WWE. It seems to be about more than WrestleMania. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is the ultimate disrespect right now from Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, absolutely classless.
Oh, you're going to have people up and stay on stage. Oh.
Rollins connected with a knee. Almost shades about Cody defeated Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Cody going for a crossroads again. Rollins roll throws off. Going back to the well again. Cody wants a. This could be a murder breaker. Oh my God! Oh my God! Got him up in an escape from Seth freaking Rollins. Roll up. Tight. Rollins had the timing. The reverse.
Did the same thing to him. This could set up another rematch. That's true. Cody Rhodes won.
Not without controversy. Cody Rhodes took a page out of Rollins' book to secure another win over the Visionary. And tonight at WrestleMania Backlash for Seth freaking Rollins, the American Nightmare continues. Seth Rollins is in disbelief. Irate. is furious with the official, but perhaps more so with himself. Seth Rollins is upset with himself, with very good reason. Let's look at this. Rollins with the O'Connor roll, fistful of tights. Usually works very well. Didn't work out for Rollins. Worked out perfectly for Cody Rhodes to just beat the visionary at his own game. Seth Rollins could not believe it. For the second time, Seth Rollins has lost to Cody Rhodes. Excitement on the face of Cody Rhodes. And the rage in the eyes of Seth freaking Rollins. That says it all. For the second time in a row, Cody Rhodes defeats Seth freaking Rollins. He is indeed something beyond human. Supreme dominance. One of the most impressive athletes we've ever seen in WWE. I will destroy everybody else and reign supreme, because right now is the almighty era. I started wrestling when I was in 7th grade. I was like a little workhorse kid. When I got to college, it was on. I used to always choose working out as my outlet. I took 4th as a freshman, and then I won nationals my sophomore, junior, and senior year. After I graduated college, the Army coach actually called me. He asked me if I'd be interested in coming on the team. And then from that point on, I was wrestling for the Army team. So I went on forces a few times, then I went out to the Military World Championships where I won a silver medal. Wrestling really took off from there. I knew WWE was where I was meant to be. One of the greatest athletes to ever step into the ring. 3-time national champion amateur wrestler. 4-time All-American. Bobby Lashley is credible to the max. Very humble man, but when Lashley gets in this ring, he just gets hard. Victorious in the new ECW champion. Some guys when they come along just have it. Lashley has it. This is my ring, and I won't be disrespected. Can't keep the almighty down. We have seen there's nothing like a focused and motivated Bobby Lashley. That's what makes him almighty. No matter how bad you think you are, you will never be almighty. Almighty or never you. Huge night tonight for Bobby Lashley. He looks like Hercules. He's got a Herculean task at WrestleMania against a 7'3" Omos. It gets tougher because tonight he's also outnumbered.
There you go. What happened to Chewbacca?
Still there. You got the beer.
I don't know about you.
Would turn his back on Bobby Lashley and align himself with Omos. We witnessed an arm wrestling contest between.
When you over here paying them for some funny hair, you come over here looking like Cuba.
WrestleMania, Bobby Lashley would shut him again by winning his arm wrestling contest. In the immediate aftermath of defeating Omos in an arm wrestling challenge, Omos would bring the fight and the hurt to the Almighty in a manner that Lashley has never experienced. Omos used the arm wrestling table to nearly saw Lashley clean in half. And this is just a preview of things to come, because Omos has officially challenged Bobby Lashley to a match at WrestleMania Backlash. But Bobby Lashley storms up before that.
After I'm done with him, there isn't going to be what's left of the Almighty.
I got 4 words for him. No.
Seems pretty accurate to me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, stepping in.
Or one word that Kerry Crews kept saying on my wife and kids.
430 pounds, the Nigerian Giant. Oh my! He takes up the entire walkway. Towering Goliath, intensity in his eyes, and under the tutelage of one of the greatest times in sports entertainment, MVP.
You only about what?
Is more dangerous
5'5", just wearing platforms and shit.
He's got those risers.
That tissue paper is stuff in his boot.
He's doing a Rudy. I know. I mean, Olivia. I know my body.
That's the stuff I'll get back in shape. Like shit the fuck up. I'll be quiet. I'm talking to you.
Maggie actually told me that a few weeks ago, her and Jolene, it was right before Jolene got married, went to this fair, like festival type thing, because Jolene was looking for a couple of last minute items for a wedding. And Maggie said there was this big black guy running this one stand there. And she said she knew she'd seen him before. Because she's thinking with like the foster kids who she's come through and dealt with gun court and everything. It was the dad and one of them. And it was only when Jolene grabbed her hand and went, Mom, it's Debo, that she realized where she'd seen the guy. And she said she did. When they went up to him, she was expecting this big booming voice and everything. And she was quite nervous, but he was selling candy and stuff.
Right.
She said, which made it even funnier. It's like the big guy on the corner, like, you want to burst into candy type of thing. She said she went up to him, expecting this big menacing voice. He went, well, hi there! You want to buy some of my candy? It's so homemade. And she said, her and Jolene just stood there looking at him like, your voice ain't right. Yeah, she said they stood there looking at him like, you stole someone's voice.
Yeah, I take it.
You know, as wild as it sounds, I think when Bobby Lashley looks at Omos, he sees Omos as the underdog. In a strange way, I agree with you, Saxton, particularly after WrestleMania, where Lashley was able to defeat Omos. But how much has MVP changed about Omos's game plan and how Omos competes
I got it.
inside the ring? That's
Got
the
it.
X factor, and that's what remains
You
to be
said the
seen.
guy was selling candy, right? You know, he had walked up.
It was Omos who approached him and said, I want you to do for my career the same thing you did. We know about the physical side. We know about the strength. We know
Yo,
about
look so
the
lovely. Would you buy some of my candy?
You like candy? In the back by MVP, the emotional side of that. How will that affect the match?
They be like,
He made it clear he wants to get to MVP, but he knows he's got to get to the 7'3".
I can just imagine a big ass black ball dude.
You're looking
Really?
at something as close to
I can just imagine that.
actually exists.
A big ass bald black dude. He looks so lovely. Would you like to buy some of my candy? Or, he looks so lovely. Would you like to buy some of my treats?
Striking away at Omos. Early on in WrestleMania,
And why you in the liquor?
This is the dress my mom brought me home from the hospital.
The early moments already
She nailed all that too?
Yeah.
You can still wear it.
momentary distraction by MVP and advantage Omos.
And why you in a buying mood? I'd like to introduce you to my special chocolate.
My mom made this. This is why I was christened.
As well as MVP is getting to know Omos, MVP already knows Bobby Lashley even better. Knows thy enemy. Art of war. That's what MVP's
But you didn't have the Christian you wanted to.
MVP said, I am the
We gather here today to bear witness to the anointing of the blessing, the christening of Hazel Flint Jones.
It was Hazel Diane Silk.
Or of Hazel Diane Silk. And then with the purity of all we pray that she will one day grow.
He looks like a toy in the hands of Omos. Most superstars do. Against Omos, and this match continues.
And you were waiting for it.
Lashley fighting his way out of the grasp of the Nigerian giant. Lashley sent hard to the outside.
Don't want him to get baptized? Bring him on up.
Y'all want me to baptize? Bring on up.
That big, you sometimes can't afford to get into work, so that's really right.
Don't tell me it's one for the money.
No. Except that we said it is.
My
Just like how we used to hike, we can still go right to bike.
Except that wasn't around then. That took another 6 years.
Oh,
And of course, after that, you trying to get out of the pool. You push your ass down, you crying and shit.
Omos nearly put his boot straight through Lashley's heart.
He did that like a dagger. He put his leg up and Lashley walked into
He's
it.
loving every moment of it. And as the moments
and that
pass,
kind of is put his boot up.
confident, which is a terrifying situation.
If you get it up, the crazy part is you can get up that high. I see motherfuckers falling in here and go straight foot or go straight face foot. Undertaker is one of them. Kevin Nash is another one.
I need to do some yoga.
DDP.
We never wasting an opportunity to dole out a tongue lashing.
So it wasn't just weddings I was wearing pink coats.
Wait a minute. Lashley escapes out back. The ease of the lid from Omos.
Well, it's like right there. They didn't know what the hell you were doing.
Bobby Lashley too smart.
Yeah, she was born to be a pimp.
It would create some separation. I didn't want to do much else thus far.
Well, Lashley slid down his back. It's like they have forgotten what they were doing.
The almighty back take. The almighty. This is a lightweight move. Unbelievable. Hopping onto the back of Omos. Couldn't keep both hooks in secure. That's why he got thrown off. Uh-oh, nobody home for Omos. As he using his quickness. The shoulder to the midsection of Omos. And now, the almighty teeing off in the corner.
You probably would make your grandma proud
Bobby Lashley.
by wearing that.
Relenting offense that we saw earlier on from Bobby Lashley.
She probably would have been proud of her own wedding what you were wearing.
Said my godmom, not my grandma.
Oh, I thought you said grandma. Oh, God. Well, your godmom would be
If my
proud.
grandma would have been alive to see you two do the wedding, she'd have been like Albert, the fucking birdcage. Big ass hat, the hat that you want. On a walker. Crying all hard and shit. Y'all wouldn't be able to get your wedding vows out.
No. Just remember what my nan told me about black men. She got me. I'm not good over there.
She'd have been trying to be the center of attention in every picture. Got a big ass hat.
She'd be the center of attention in every picture, even the one she weren't in, because the hat would be in it.
You'd have been to get
Be
that.
like, was it fucking Daniel with it? No, why? But it looks like you're in the like it's cloudy. Oh, that's my grandma's hat.
Your ass would be in the background asking to wear the hat. Because it goes with your dress.
Stop the Almighty's attempts at the hurt lock on MVP. Smart move.
Oh, finally
Going
go
on
for
the big
the
man. Take away the size advantage of Omos. Lashley has Omos.
Because you know he got bad knees. Action bad knees.
Bad news.
Refocus now on the form of Omos. Can he pull it off? There is no way in hell.
You gonna put the hurt lock on him?
Kind of like how when me and AJ get out the shower, we attack.
Oh, something different.
Nelson applied.
Oh, you have to get the other arm.
Oh.
He's got it. Lashley's got it locked up. Fingers are locked. What a feat this is. The hurt lock is applied to the Nigerian giant. Omos is beginning to fade. Lashley might be able to put him out right now.
He had arms are too big. He had to lock in. He didn't have it.
He did have the grip, didn't he?
Like, he was like holding on to his two fingers. He knew he didn't get all of it right there.
That's what I said. He didn't have the grip.
Telling Omos to keep Lashley in the corner.
Hell, you can always go and try to do for the Dominator again like you used to. I understand.
Yeah, I missed it when he used to do that move.
Just when it looked like it was over for Omos, the advice of MVP hits.
If he can lift him up.
I think the height intensity you're seeing for Omos is directly correlated to Omos understanding how close he just came to losing the Bobby Lashley. The MVP providing a not so subtle reminder for the Colossus. Bobby Lashley goes from a second away from victory to trying to recover in the corner. Oh. Lashley,
I know you and AJ had y'all wet and everything, but I know y'all wish I'd have had even Mr. Rogers or Rubber Brown to the ceremony.
No, we want Damien Sandow, remember?
Yeah.
After seeing him do,
I forgot which one that he did on
oh, it
WWE.
was Natalia's.
Oh.
Oh, it was fucking awesome. He had that big booming voice.
Rubber Brown.
Oh yeah, because we was watching what was it, Total Divas or something like that? Oh, okay.
I don't know what you come to do, man.
Jamie praised the name.
If y'all would have had
Fine,
Fine
Buster.
Buster, that'd be great. King Friday the 13th would have been AJ's best man. Queen Sarah would have been your maid of honor. Every time Mr. Rogers hit a valid point, you hit the Charlie beat. Daniel Tiger would have been the ring bearer.
Just a little too much time to get that run going. If you need any further evidence.
Ooh.
MVP yet again making his presence known.
Yep, that's it.
Right to the eye. Oh, Bobby
And yeah,
Lashley, though.
even though the referee is right over there,
2, 3,
he didn't see a damn thing.
Right.
You stand in the right there and you saw nothing, which is called what they call that. What they call that? A respiratory. I forgot what they call that. When the referee knows he saw some shit because nigga ain't happened.
I think it was that one time that what was that Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens match that the referee counted to 3, but didn't do anything about it.
And then there was the Roman Reigns where they had to get 3 count things. He was handcuffed to the thing. They lost the key.
Yeah, that's the same match.
Yeah. And they counted, and he gets up to like 4. He had to be out by 10, if you remember. He
Right.
got up to 4, and then the referee stopped counting, and we're sitting there going 5, 6, and we're like, you know, right then that Roman was going to win because of that.
Yeah.
By far the biggest win of Omos's career at the expense of the Almighty. Unbelievable performance here at Backlash.
Oh,
Chalk up a nice assist. It's
This ain't no good.
MVP.
You know what the sad part is? With that match alone, I know people ain't probably going to see it the way I see it, but with that match alone, you just made Omos look like a bitch. He couldn't beat Bobby Lashley by himself. MVP had to interject himself.
And they shouldn't have done that. He's too big of a guy.
You went through all those weeks of pretty much just beating up Bobby Lashley with the help of MVP, and you couldn't beat him in a match without MVP.
They show that same color on the
I wonder how much it is over there.
What, 40% off tonight?
Yeah, but only on belts and tees. We're on about the cooler. They're the Stone Cold cooler on there.
Good stories, the best of the business. While throwing back a couple of cold ones. On this episode, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Isn't that one already on there?
They just put it on there this week.
The moment I came back, I really enjoyed it, but I instantly felt like, okay, it's on now. For the first time ever in my career, I'm going off my gut.
Don't miss another skull session.
Oh, you're not going off that?
Exclusively on Peacock. Give me a hell yeah.
Don't want me to baptize you. Give him a hell yeah. No, it ain't.
They got a Stone Cold Steve Austin glass beer mug.
Live from Chicago.
I
You
know.
know, he was supposed to be going, but his person he was dying with can't go because they owe them on money. Why can't you go and just go down by bus?
I will have to end up staying there.
Okay.
Oh, my cousin might go.
Oh, what, Sean?
Yeah,
How big is he go?
there he goes.
They've got Stone Cold Steve Austin Mini Legacy Championship title belt. It's $100 for a mini.
Their mothers
I'm not surprised.
Depends how it looks.
failed to raise men
Oh, God, I
that
believe
could
that.
stand up.
Because I think I got to smoke this skull about, huh?
I noticed you didn't mention Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre named his sword after his mother. This is someone in need of deep psychotherapy, which he shall receive tonight at the hands of the tribal chief. Reigns.
You don't need to watch that match. You already know what's fucking happening.
Paul Heyman and the Bloodline dripping with conflicts, but they
Let's see
cannot
here.
overlook the Scottish
That cool roll is 45 too, and it's sold out.
Oh, wow.
Tag team champions RK Bro to battle the head of the table.
Okay, what the hell is the main event to this?
This.
Champion Roman
That.
Reigns
Yes, that.
A fucking Raw match. It's the main event for a pay-per-view that they don't need.
Still to come tonight.
All this shit they showed on here could be on Raw. They don't need a pay-per-view for this.
Has to do with the darkness that is in Edge. Damian Priest, of course,
Once again, just my opinion, Vince McMahon is having 3 motherfucking pay-per-views back-to-back to each other.
Also, I think that Vince McMahon is seriously very much out of touch with what fans want.
Oh,
And
we
he's
figured that out already.
Right, and I think it's showing more and more. I'm not saying that he doesn't have some good matches in there, because some of them are, but he's just showing that he's not listening still.
This match, it happened at WrestleMania. They could have had this on Raw and got it over with. You got a 6-man tag team match, no belts on the line, Dustin.
Only, let's see, what's the only belt that's on the line? Oh, SmackDown Women's Championship. That's the only belt that's on the line. Now, if you
Remember
mention
that gunshots I heard? That was a triple shooting. And it actually, one person was the intended target, and 2 were bystanders standing near a bus. So if you had left when you was supposed to, that could have been you. That was where I told you, don't go yet. Just don't go.
Oh, come back at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. We really gotta get out of here. Oh, this area.
I still can't get over that guy jumping in front of that car today. I've never in my life seen something like that happen. Never. Obviously, I've seen it on TV where they show people trying to scam insurance companies and stuff like.
This is like the only match that's pay-per-view worthy, but they need to have it now.
AJ, don't let these lemmings
push you into a situation that you can't control, that you can't
Because
control.
back in the day, did they not, when they had storylines, did they not have like 4-5 months to work on the storyline to build it up to make it so good that you couldn't wait to see a fucking match? This right here is like, okay, we want to see this match, but
And when you talk
it's
about
not like how it used to be.
To me, in my opinion, in regards to AJ and Edge going against each other, it would have been really good if they built it up and then did it at SummerSlam.
No, but you're gonna wait not even a month after WrestleMania and have another pay-per-view.
I'll be Damian Priest tonight.
Motherfucker, why?
He is a hard.
They've done that before. So why is it shocking now?
And I said the same damn thing last time. Like, to have this many pay-per-views in a year is ridiculous. You don't need 2 pay-per-views
I
a
don't,
month.
but they're not having 2 pay-per-views a month.
Yeah, they are.
This month they had 2 pay-per-views.
Not this month, but January they did, and July they are. But there's no pay-per-view in August. And I think there's no pay-per-view in December either.
What I think they need to do is take some of these pay-per-views overseas.
So let me get
That's
this
what they're
straight.
doing with September.
So
I know,
let me
but
get
I'm saying they need to take a couple more during the year overseas.
So let me get this straight. SummerSlam, which started in 1988, has always been in August. So you telling me they're not going to have pay-per-view in August?
Nope, no pay-per-view in August. SummerSlam will be in late July.
I think they're making a mistake with that because August is so not. That's what you expect in August.
1988. You're going to switch it to July now and have nothing in August. But yet you just said yourself in July they're going to have 2 pay-per-views. What the fuck for if August is completely open?
I wonder if they're
I don't know
going.
what you was thinking of
Oh,
that
no,
for
but
that.
listen.
No. Go ahead.
I wonder if they're gonna do another one in Dubai
Even still, like, hell.
because they did that before. Remember, there's been a couple of times where we've looked at the schedule and it's like, oh, there's nothing that month. There's nothing, and we're like, I wonder why there's nothing that month. And then a couple of months before, they announced, oh, we're gonna be in Saudi Arabia for.
Oh yeah, they probably gonna do that in October.
Still, with Crown, even if they did Crown Jewel in July, I mean, even if they were going to do another Crown Jewel, don't take out where SummerSlam has always been just for that. It's always been in August. It has never been in June, never been in July, never been in September. It's always been in August since 1988.
Yep, for 3 straight pay-per-views, they all gonna be in stadiums. Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and the pay-per-view in they're gonna be in England.
I do love those wings.
Once upon a time rated R superstar has proven to show us the most dangerous edge we've ever known. He had speed, now add fear to his arsenal. Well, this match is presented by
That's what this pay-per-view is.
groceries and convenience items delivered with DoorDash. While first on his mountain of omnipotence,
That just didn't seem the right placement to mention DoorDash as one of their sponsors. I don't know about you.
Oh, I get it.
No, it was like Edge is in the ring now, showing his dominance, and get your groceries delivered with DoorDash. Like,
I get it. I get it. They take out matches and miss stuff. DoorDash does the same thing.
yes, yes.
Huh?
They take out matches and miss stuff and forget things. So does DoorDash.
Yep, that's true.
I'm sure. When was the last time you had a pay-per-view that the world title wasn't on the line?
Hey, Jay Jones.
Well, his name is Alan Jones.
If I'm on right here.
I mean, you don't know about me.
In your phenomenal way.
I truly believe in my heart that AJ Styles knows no fear. Styles should learn something.
You still can't get your head around that, can you? Even though they ended up ripping me off completely. Going on about, oh, we're going to do a dress collection, essential dresses. They ended up with dresses and money and fabric. And I got ripped off by a fucking church.
Somebody should go after that church.
I did. I sent the whole Baby Lost community to go after it.
No distractions, just attrition. Here we go. Styles and Edge. We thought AJ Styles would back down. You're very much mistaken. Emotionally fused AJ Styles ready to tear Edge apart. Edge said he wanted to pitbull AJ Styles. He wanted AJ.
Do you think they missed out on the all-women pay-per-view when they did it like a few years ago?
I think they should do it again. I think it was also male or female.
Right. Yo, miss?
The outside.
You ass.
Launching Edge barricade here at ringside.
You ass.
The veteran style.
I'll tell you, I've got to tell you the funniest thing. Me and Maggie signed up for this to do this like event one day. It was one of the craft fairs we did. And we get there and the woman said to me, what's the name under? So I told her, I said it's under Hazel Jones. And she said, oh, how'd you spell it? I thought she was on about Hazel. So I said H-A-Z-E-L. She said, no, the last name. I said Jones. And she said, oh, and that's, you just pronounce it Jones? I went, yes. She said, well, I thought there was a fancy pronunciation for it.
That he and Damian Priest targeted the shoulder.
You know,
Rocket drop kick between the bottom and middle rope.
Well, if you want to do it that way, I ain't gonna stop you.
Gorgeous Acai moonsault to the outside from Styles. The phenomenal one rolling. To this point, AJ's shoulder seems to be holding up just fine.
They did it.
Oh yeah, you probably don't know this. Zorro's going.
Let WWE.
Yes.
Okay.
His contract is expired.
Favoring the left
I
arm.
ain't seen his ass in like almost a year anyway.
To change the complexion of this matchup. Perfectly.
It was like the last time we saw him was like in the Battle Royal. It was a month ago. I didn't know his contract expired until they mentioned it.
The ring stairs. Right on that shoulder. As I started to mention before, Edge is taking great pride in the fact that
Well, good thing he let his contract expire because he can go anywhere if he wants to.
And he hasn't got to wait for the
90 days.
90 days.
Nope, you don't.
That was 2 years ago. Think about it. For 2 years, Edge has kept that in the forefront of his mind.
And some people were thinking that WWE should do like the let them contract right now if you ain't gonna use them.
Some people in WWE are saying like that, you see that the fans running short. They goddamn give people what they want. Instead of just sitting back there like, oh yeah, this might be a good idea.
But partly the fans are to blame too. It's like when they get what they want, they still complain. I guess because the way they do it.
Really shows you how much Edge respects the
Now we ain't getting shit.
what AJ Styles can do if he hits Edge with it. Take another look at that. Shoulder first, with that left shoulder. Once again, the target area for Edge.
The last time I checked, this is when the Authority was around, they decided to play babyface. They and Triple H and Stephanie both say we're gonna start giving the fans what they want, motherfuckers win.
In this hostile environment,
It ain't been a damn thing that has changed.
Somebody talked about that last year, like
Videotape off the shoulder of AJ.
y'all saying we gonna get what we want. We ain't seen it.
In the WWE, fight as big as AJ Styles. Part of the way he's able to
They
do
have
that is with
downside to the point where motherfuckers don't even motherfuckers can't get a good motherfuckers can't even get a good opponent anymore. And if that's not the case, this is the first time besides probably the Miz that One person has had the fucking world title for this damn long and has not lost it to anyone.
Oh, it's talking about like Roman Reigns. Well, you gotta think of those wrestlers of the past, like Bruno Sammartino. Hold the title for so long.
Yeah, but that was a different time, different era. Ain't gonna work in this era where you can have the heel at that, where both titles at the same damn time. The only time they ever did that was with Chris Jericho, but that didn't last for very long.
Way back to having one arm.
Because as soon as WrestleMania came along, did not Chris Jericho lose the title to Triple H?
Yep, he did.
Yet Roman Reigns has had the damn world title for 2 straight WrestleMania. And now he is the undisputed champion once again. For every pay-per-view they put his ass in, he has retained it. He ain't lost that belt since he had it. And it's been almost for 2 straight years.
It'll be 3 years when SummerSlam hits. Well, 3 years in August.
I ain't never known a heel to have the world title for that damn long. Hell, it's been baby faces they ain't had the title for that damn long. The only other baby face of my era that I can remember having the title for that long was Hogan.
I think part of the problem is those people are in management positions and now, in my opinion, not in touch with the new generation of fans who are coming up. And I'm on about people like Triple H and Stephanie. Kudos where it is due, but they're now in a different generation and been out of the wrestling circuit, in my opinion, like listening to the crowd, listening to what's going on for a while now. And we need to have some of the people who are actually in there. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, if y'all give me,
let's see,
if y'all give me like a lot of money, I will buy their shares and take over.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. Is that
Only got like
do I like seeing Edge come back and AJ Styles and that? Yes, to a certain degree, but I'll tell you why. Yes, to a certain degree. Yes, because WWE was failing, and they needed something to give it a kick in the ass. Bringing back AJ Styles and Edge, MVP, Bobby Lashley. Even though has never really left. Randy Orton, giving him a push. Bringing that gave a little bit of an impression that we've gone back 10, 15 years. Okay?
Right.
Because, in my opinion, WWE was failing. They could not work out what to do. So it wasn't a case of, let's give this guy a push. You know, he's got a pretty solid fan base. And if we give him a push, he'll do it. It wasn't doing that. It was by saying, okay, let's put like these two, Edge and AJ, against each other. Let's team up MVP with Bobby Lashley and then turn those two against each other. The next step for me is that, are they going to bring back John Cena, to give it another push? Because I don't believe that the powers who are running things and doing stuff really, really know what to do with their upcoming stars. The women's division, they're working on it. We've seen them do some good stuff with the women's division.
Yeah.
But we've also seen some amazing wrestlers who came through in the men's division who were young guys who were like, yeah, now what? He'll be great. And then the storyline fizzles and you're like,
it's either A, they like change it, or B, that person got let go.
Yeah. And look at that one fraction. I never remember their names. They used to go dark and then they used to be there that whole group.
Oh, Retribution.
Yeah. Look at all the good wrestlers among them who that was starting to work into a really good thing. And then it fizzled because Vince got rid of some of them. He then split them up. And
Oh,
And
he
then
managed to
didn't.
split them up.
Yeah, but he got rid of some of them afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
And then it was like he didn't know what to do with them individually. And that is to me the problem. I think he's living, and I know people keep saying, "Oh, I like the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era is the greatest."
Mhm.
But that's because he knew how to write a storyline that meant something and it was working. But the problem is, he's trying to hold on to that Attitude Era, but doing it PG, and you can't do it. We saw it where the referees were stopping matches because of blood. And you know damn well we've seen it. And I'm not on about the intentional cutting. I'm glad they stopped the intentional cutting. But you know accidents happen and you know accidents happen and sometimes people get cut and bruised and everything. And we watched that match where Dave Bautista started bleeding and the referee's trying to stop the match.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, get off me, get off me. And I think that's part of the problem is that you saw the fans were like, do you know what, this is bullshit. You're going to stop a match every time. No, I understand the referee doing it is going up to him and doing like the, doing you okay thing. That's perfectly fine because that adds into it. But this whole stopping the matches because someone's bleeding, and as Mike said before, and they have done it before, where they've stopped matches during commercial breaks. And the only thing that has now stopped that is that sometimes they'll actually show the match during the commercial break in the corner.
Yeah, NXT does that, but not Raw or SmackDown. SmackDown was doing it first, but I don't know why they just switched it to NXT and not having like all three of them do it.
And I think that's also part of the thing is that, this is who that they need to be talking to. The referees. Because they're the ones who a lot of times people don't often recognize at hotels and at other events. You know what I mean? So they're going to hear what the fans say. Listen to the ring announcer, talk to the ring announcers who are sat right there, who are going to hear the people behind them.
Right.
I'm not on about the chants, but they're going to hear the people behind them like talking to each other.
You know they hired some people to chant. I witnessed that when I used to work at the Bradley Center.
Do you know what? That really doesn't surprise me. After when you did when it was in the middle of COVID and you were part of the crowd,
yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, come boo louder, cheer louder,
right.
Show your forward thing." I remember me and Mike sat here and we're like,
"You can't voice your opinion on who you
wow,
like because they make you do it."
But I really do think if they spoke with like the camera guys, the referees, the people who, you recognize but you kind of don't recognize at the same time. Talk to those. They're the ones who are at the hotels. The makeup women, the set guys. Talk to those people. And say to them, what are you hearing the fans say? But that's the whole point. He won't.
Sponsors. That's why.
Yeah.
Looking for the spear, beautiful step up knee.
And it's a shame because I think we have missed out on a lot of really good wrestlers.
Because let's fight through the pain. This match fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Until he gently got the whole match was dead.
But also look at as well. Is it me, or do you think they also, for TV shows like this one, they're using canned cheering?
They probably are.
You know how when you watch a comedy, you get the canned laughter where you hear
Yeah.
Are they using the same thing of recorded cheering?
Probably.
That's possible.
Because we got a lot of people who were just talking. And this match was going on, and it was complete silence.
Yeah.
It was no interaction whatsoever until AJ Styles hit
And let's be honest, we sit in here and we can see the crowd.
Yeah, it's a sold out crowd.
Yes, but look at the crowd. You've got all this cheering going on. Look at the reactions of the crowd.
Oh, who's coming? Oh, you're banned. You can't be there.
But I'm saying, look at the crowds.
Finn Balor's coming.
But now I believe that a lot of that crowd is going in. But look at the crowd's reaction. There is not much going on there.
Rhea Ripley. I know that's her.
Yeah, recognize that figure.
Mm-hmm.
Styles trying to maneuver. Slowly reaching. Fighting desperately with everything in his.
And we also know ourselves that the crowd will go quiet at times. What?
Why is it the two matches that people want to see the most that had outside interferences on it?
Well, I know they wanted to introduce another member to the Judgment Day.
And we knew it was
We
going to
didn't
be
know
Rhea
who it
Ripley.
was.
True. But some people didn't. Like I said, there are some people out there that don't read spoilers.
Yeah.
It's like we didn't know.
And I'm curious about something as well. Why are they letting somebody in the crowd fight Confederate flag?
Wait, I didn't even see that.
With the sinister, rated R, superstar, Hall of Famer, ultimate opportunist, a man.
Come on.
Tonight, Edge is your winner.
Okay, how many matches do we have so far?
This is the second one.
And a babyface ain't won yet. We already know what's going to happen in that 3-man tag match. That's the given.
He did it, but he didn't do it alone.
Who is her?
Exactly.
Look at the boots.
Like, we don't know.
Some people know.
Like, we didn't know. Motherfuckers knew already.
Not everybody did, though. That's the whole point. But I'd wear that outfit. I've got to say this. Hold on.
Just by crowd reaction, everybody already knew.
I got to tell you this, though. She has the biggest TikTok following out there. And they've actually there's a whole bunch of people who follow her and have labeled her the woman who can make me go gay. Because they've shown her, like, when she's rolled people up and pinned them, and you've got these women like, she's got the letter and everything, and yeah, I can, yeah.
Proving her loyalty, piece by piece. Edge continuing to build his fortress at the top of the mountain.
I love that makeup.
For like the past 3 weeks, you've been having his ass out there. Motherfuckers didn't know this. We knew that right after the last pay-per-view. Right after
How
the
you know?
media, we knew that.
How you know?
Because you said it.
Yes. I can't argue with Mike on that one because you did
I did.
Because I was like, why did she lose the match? Like, oh, they're setting up that thing for her to join Edge.
Yeah.
You knew right after the match.
So you want to know who ruined it for us? That
I
was
did.
you.
Yeah, I did.
Because I was like, okay, now, because it was a title match, and everybody was hoping for her to win. And I was like, wait a minute, why did they have her lose? She was like, oh, they're setting up that thing for her to be with Edge.
You're talking about one of the most confident humans I've
Right after the match, it was during the pay-per-view. Somehow you do it.
A Division I school in the toughest conference in the whole country.
I gotta stop with the
All-American in
spoilers.
track and field. It's one of the most explosive athletes walking this earth.
Personally, me and with the big no difference, so I was like, okay, y'all gonna act like motherfuckers didn't know.
Bianca Belair continues to impress.
I put everybody on notice, and I wasn't gonna be shy about it. I fought and I scratched and I clawed to get to right here where I am today. So now I am loud, I am proud, I am unapologetically me.
She's been waiting for
I
this
did
moment
get a
her
Bianca
entire life.
Belair
As soon as she
ponytail
got
haircut.
into WWE,
Of course you
she-
I'm not surprised.
No, and it's just a little hair clip like this.
See,
It's a
but I came
stick.
with me every
It
time
just
I step in
slides
the
in.
ring. But what if that
Oh, wait, I haven't looked to see if they've got
focused on
weed.
creating my own history.
Just ain't weed. That's fucking whip. You got a bull whip under that motherfucker. If you don't hit somebody with the fucking weed and leave whelps. I don't give a damn how strong that weed is. I don't give a damn what Asian head that shit came from.
They looked at me. This is for you.
Knowing that I'm looked at as a role model is so important to me. It's a responsibility that I take so seriously. I am proud to be an Australian. It's my home. It's where I feel safe. I feel proud. That's who I am. That's what I'm about, and that's what I'll continue to be.
The future is so bright for Bianca.
You can still get a cane mask.
Not surprised.
Some people don't like being a bad guy.
They got an Iron Sheik adult latex mask. And a Macho Man one.
You don't make children cry.
Sasha Banks does, though.
Do you find good guys to be interesting?
I don't.
It depends if they done right.
WrestleMania Backlash is live tonight and sold out at the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence, Rhode Island. Hello again, everybody, and we'd like to wish everyone out there a very happy Mother's Day on WrestleMania Backlash.
We'd like to inform you that you don't hear just the crowd.
I'm excited for the
You don't
rest
get
of the
recorded so
evening.
much. It's the crowd from back in the 90s where wrestling actually meant something.
See, and that's the thing. I think wrestling still means something to people, but it's changed because I think now that you guys are older,
It ain't shit.
will you shut up and let me finish?
I was hoping you would.
It's not that it ain't shit, it's that you can see so many things that need to be done. And the fact of it is you two have been in a unique position of working in the wrestling business. So you've got an insight as to how things work behind the scenes. And I think you know that from a lot of things that we've said at different shows and stuff when we worked with them, you would have things wrestlers and other staff come up with really good ideas, say, look, we do this, this, and this. That would lead into doing this and this and this, and it's a great idea and it will work really well. And then the management are like, I want to do that.
Right.
Because I have to say, if I can find it, I'll share it with you guys. There's an interview with Charlotte, and it's a recent one, where Charlotte has come out and said she is tired of holding the title because she just wants to wrestle. And she said she doesn't like doing all of the promos that come with it and everything. She wants to just get in the ring and have really good wrestling matches. And she said she has asked them, just put me in some good matches. Let somebody else hold the titles, put me in some good matches. And they're like, no, you have to hold it, or you have to do this, you have to do that.
There's no referee to step in.
From judging from this interview, she wasn't very happy with the decisions and stuff to constantly put her on the winning path, because she said that people laugh at how the titles change hands now. Which is true. We've sat here and said, haven't we? You know, you've had somebody who's wrestling for 5 years who's the 15-time champion, and we're like, how the hell they held it for 15 times?
Right.
You know, when Ric Flair's held it that amount of times in a 50-year career.
That is going to be humiliated come WrestleMania Backlash is Ronda Rousey when I make her say.
I would like to hear that interview.
It's a written one. It's,
Oh.
Look it up. It was. I'll find it for you.
Because believe me, that would probably, if it's out there, it would change so much of people's opinions about him.
Yeah. And she was hurt by people's opinion, like when we've said about her sucker bits and men's bits.
Mm-hmm.
She was hurt by people's opinions that she can only do what she does because Vince is in control or she's Vince's pet. And she was like, trust me, I'm not Vince's pet. She said, there are a few people in the women's division who are. She said, but one of them isn't me. She said, I just pull in money because of my father's name.
Good old Sean's girl. Sean's girl.
Is to make your opponent actually say the words.
The other Sean.
I quit.
You got better when I said I met the girl you like. Like, oh man, should have came. Yeah, you should.
And here comes a defining athlete of this century, looking to win the SmackDown Women's Championship for the first time in her career, Ronda Rousey. That's right, the baddest woman on the planet. You would think the odds of her ever mumbling the words "I quit" would be longer than Dick Strike had yesterday at the Kentucky Derby, but she's going against Charlotte Flair. Ronda Rousey causes intimidation everywhere she goes. Because ever since she was a child, she's been tossing.
For those that you want to know, this is the SmackDown Women's I Quit match, championship match. This is the third match, and it's 8:30. There were certain matches that shouldn't be that long, especially that first match with Cody himself. It shouldn't have been that long.
Ready to go. Loves this moment. Speaking of the moment. Speaking of the opportunity. I'm talking smack yesterday on Big Time. Charlotte Flair claims she will, these are her words, kick Ronda Rousey's ass. Get her to say, I quit, and keep my baby, the SmackDown Women's Championship.
There's got to be something.
Already a legendary career.
Yeah, you know it's that time of the year when you see it fly.
I quit. Our champion has done what she said she will do for a long time here. She did potentially cap without the ref scene in WrestleMania, and a lot of the WWE universe has reminded her of that. But tonight, somebody is going to have to say, I quit. It's two immovable objects in combat sports. Only one way out. That's the white flag, was.
Introducing the challenger, the baddest woman on the planet, Rousey!
And her opponent, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair! So, ladies and gentlemen, in order to become SmackDown Women's Champion tonight, you must utter these 2 words. I quit. If your opponent does that, you become the SmackDown Women's Champion. I spoke with WWE officials earlier. We will also accept Lo Dejo, which is Spanish for I quit, Ishtibof, which is German for I quit, and Smecto, which is Paisano,
Someone who was in
Italian for
the
I
show
quit.
that he was watching
Someone's going to have
used
to
to be
say,
on Days of Our
I can't do
Lives.
this
Oh,
Let's get to it. Charlotte went to the booth to start things off, and now Ronda Rousey out the
So yeah, I'll look up that interview for you as well.
There are no countouts, no disqualifications.
okay.
Oh, and Ronda Rousey with an knee drop, Charlotte Flair, and Ronda comes out of the box cooking tonight, Pat. Absolutely. And the waist lock, and Charlotte catches Rousey in the mouth with an elbow. Charlotte, the 13-time champion, record-setting 6 SmackDown Championship reigns, but Ronda Rousey starting to weaken up the arm for the possible armbar pad. An incredible mixed martial arts judo background paying off early. Yeah, the first American woman to medal in judo in the Olympics. And Charlotte Flair, however, with a clothesline, drops Rousey. Both of these women have won Royal Rumbles. Bang! And a big clothesline by Charlotte again. Both of these women have been... Oh. She said, get that microphone out of my face. A kick and a lariat, that's going to have to be more than that. Great throw up the counter by Rousey. And Ronda Rousey, we know about the arm bar. She's displayed the ankle lock in recent weeks as well.
Oh,
Charlotte up on her shoulders, perhaps to set up Piper's pit.
why not, right?
And Charlotte with a blow right in the back of the neck. We expect this match to be as physical as they come. German suplex. Ronda lands hard on the back of her neck. And a kept up by Charlotte, who's in control. You know, a lot has been made about the submission specialist Ronda Rousey. Pat, as we take another look now at this wicked suplex by Charlotte Flair. Here's another look. Look at the side angle here. Eyes from the commentary table. This is what we saw. But let's talk about the experience of Charlotte Flair, 13-time champ. Rousey, though, able to flip out of that as Charlotte was perhaps going for the figure 8 running knee, caught Charlotte in the face. The ring is most certainly Charlotte's dojo. Born and raised in this business. And Ronda takes down Charlotte looking for the armbar. Charlotte trying to spin away outside the ring. Remember, just remind everyone here, Pat, the ropes aren't going to cause a break. So if you get caught in the armbar, you get to the ropes, it doesn't matter because there are no disqualifications in this match. Charlotte, realizing that, had to roll out of the ring to try to break that armbar. Try to utilize gravity. Now she's running her into the barricade right in front of the WWE Universe. Well, think about the pedigree of these 2 women and what these women have been through in their respective careers. It is going to take so much to force one of these women to utter the words, I quit. Talk about pedigree. As soon as a chop happens, the entire WWE Universe says in unison, woo! That's from Charlotte's family. And now Rousey, nice reversal. And Charlotte is sent right into the ring post. And Charlotte now favoring her left arm. And that is not good news if you're Charlotte Flair, because we know how dangerous she is with the armbar. I think Ronda just said, who wants a Charlotte? Was picking where she was going to throw her over the wall at. Dumps her right into the timekeeper's pin here to our left. Is Ronda going to confirm him? Charlotte with a big kick right to the face, dropping Rousey right in front of us. Ronda had all the momentum, and she ripped the microphone from the ref's hand. But what, Charlotte? She was lying back. She was lying in wait, Pat. She sort of suckered Ronda in. No. She was. That's what Charlotte does. She sets people up, and she takes advantage of the opportunity. Speaking of, there's a kendo stick under the ring. And the kendo stick is... Oh! This is Ronda Rousey, though. able to intercept the kendo stick. And now it's Ronda Rousey with a weapon in hand. Funny, you should mention kendo stick, Charlotte. And the kendo stick has been such a huge part of this rivalry. It dates all the way back to Survivor Series in 2018 when Charlotte Flair beat the hell out of Ronda Rousey with a kendo stick, and Rousey hasn't forgotten. It's not as fun when the rabbit has the gun. Charlotte's heading for the hills. Oh! Remember, no countouts. It's Charlotte with 2 kendo sticks in hand.
Are we about to get into like a... We are.
Oh! Oh, and now Charlotte Flair with 2 in hand. Ronda Rousey losing hold of hers.
The heavier kendo bat seemed to win for the moment.
They say, oh shit.
Yeah.
Ronda literally just pickpocketed
Charlotte said
it. While flipping her onto her back in the stage.
And now Ronda Rousey winding up.
May the 4th be with all.
And now Rousey taking it off. Like Peter Alonso earlier today, she unloads on Flair. Rousey dropping Charlotte outside the ring.
Just as surprised.
Oh, emphatic elbow from Charlotte Flair.
Almost saying, yeah, you got any more of those kendo sticks I can eat? Ronda happy to oblige. Oh. I mean, Charlotte's body destroyed those kendo sticks. Look at the one stick. I mean,
oh, wait a minute. Charlotte now just took the camera off the shoulder
Oh,
of the cameraman.
there goes the camera.
Charlotte, and Charlotte's like, I'm going to get away from this woman.
And called her.
out into the WWE Universe. Ronda and Charlotte.
And Charlotte trying to cover up, and Ronda Rousey lefts and rights to Charlotte. Now the knees to the midsection. Rousey doing what she does best. Now Charlotte trying to fight back and now trying to retreat. Sold out here tonight. Providence, Rhode Island. Wrestlemania Backlash on Peacock. Rousey.
Was that a drink? Just threw a drink in Ronda's face.
Blinded her temporarily, and now able to drive Ronda Rousey into
You miss Charlotte yell out, oh shit, by the way.
No idea what team would play here.
I would say I was surprised, but after I heard it, he said that was bullshit. Yeah, that's irrelevant.
And now Charlotte, you see the confidence returning to the champion.
You see the WWE Universe pulling for Ronda.
Oh, they're getting a new vote.
Everybody's
Yeah, my
she's
phone.
at her happiest. Sorry to break the news.
Where the hell's Charlotte taking Rousey?
Wherever the hell she wants.
Wrapping her up in the railings.
He's
What a physical match. You call this a match? More like a brawl.
all in her, breaking her back around the ring.
Ronda refuses to
Down the edges.
said no, she will not quit.
Behind the Yankees hat there, smiling, not knowing he's watching two people trying to ruin each other's bodies.
All about the SmackDown Women's Championship as we Ronda now being dragged back down toward the that was earlier on, driven into the hockey balls, checked by Charlotte.
You remember, it's not just the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. On this Mother's Day, Ronda said that she wants to be a shining example to her daughter in a badass looks like.
Looks like Ronda's mom was to her. Charlotte Flair only cares about one thing, her baby. Oh, and Ronda able to intersect. And now we're kicked to the midsection, and Charlotte trying to
Run! Run!
Oh, look for some big smile on her face.
I don't know if Butch is under there or not, but Charlotte seemed to find a chair.
Went for the kick. Oh, and Charlotte able to kick the chair right out of Ronda's face. And now Ronda bounced right off the table here in front of us. Charlotte just has that uncanny ability, Pat, to be in the right place at the right time to turn the match around. She can weather the storm. Just when you thought Ronda was going to put Charlotte away, Flair has turned it around. The We Want Tables chants from the WWE fans here tonight in Providence. And
Ooh.
back off the top of the barricade, Rousey writhing in pain.
Shoulder first.
She said no, This is Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet. But how much can she take? Off the table, off the barricade. Look at the look, the intensity.
This is my title. This is my show.
Really had something to say about that.
Shake that off. I know you're buzzing on that.
Oh, Ronda's everywhere. Face to face, forehead to forehead. This is what made Ronda UFC Hall of Famer. The grit. Looking for Piper's Pit outside the ring. Charlotte, though, able to rake the eyes and drive Rousey.
Oh, that's why she got her nails done. All right.
We are so lucky to be watching these two badass women out joust, out talk each other. At one point, Charlotte's
Good night. Almost shocking.
player of the game. I think Charlotte takes top billing on that. Are you talking about apple and tree fit?
I'm
Not
sorry.
falling
Here.
too far from Charlotte loves it.
No, I was just laughing. It wasn't like no. It wasn't like a word look or anything. Woo!
It is a
Do it
traffic
again.
wreck out here in ringside.
Yeah, do it again. Come on, man.
Listen to the
Ain't nobody stopping you.
A buzz here in Providence. Ronda on the floor, Charlotte Flair.
They're on their way to a new location now.
Ronda Rousey has Charlotte caught in the top rope. Charlotte almost.
They're gonna take a trip on the
Ronda
Tuesday
Rousey
street.
looking for the elbow.
You're going to back me.
Defending herself well. Oh, here we go.
So there's no Mr. Storm.
She's upside down. Oh, my goodness. The elbow, the shoulder. Oh, my goodness. Holy.
Oh.
Charlotte somehow survived, but maybe she didn't. Ripped off the apron to the floor. Ronda Rousey hurt in the spill as well. That was an uncomfortable few moments. And Charlotte was wrapped up with Rousey, I would say.
I see Charlotte Stockton.
The sound of them hitting the
They
ground.
ripped from quite early on, weren't they?
Yeah.
Jeez. What's it going to take, you think? The official checking with both of these superstars. Charlotte can
So you hear what the crowd wants. I guarantee you people don't get used at all.
I already won.
But yes, we're going to listen to the fans. Yeah, sure you are.
Is that the Fiend in the front row?
Oh, the guy dressed like the thing.
To the hip. And out of the
Ooh.
spine of Rousey by Charlotte. And Charlotte said, ask her. He quit. No. Charlotte has put Ronda into the commentary table, the barricade, now a steel chair. Each time the official has asked Ronda if she quits, it is taking Ronda less and less time to respond. Oh, yes! Charlotte with natural selection on a chair.
No.
See again. Another time for Rousey to say
What's the
no.
run
As you
to
take another
Ronda
look
got
at
her hair done, and I've never seen braids just
Charlotte
on
to
top.
Rousey to the chair.
She always had hair like that.
She might be using that time to catch her wind, catch her breath.
But to the other point, Pat, Charlotte
Yeah, a
Flair,
lot of times when she
Charlotte
was
gets
UFC fights,
frustrated
it stops your hair from
that
flopping in your face.
in this sort of environment. In a normal match, it would, but in this environment, doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I think she'll only continue to test the boundaries of what she's willing to do to another person. She will do anything for a Goblin to keep that
And now maybe looking for the figure eight. The figure eight, which has tapped out so many women here in WWE. Ronda trying to block. Charlotte trying to make sure she does it. Now trying to bridge into the figure eight. Will Ronda Rousey utter the words "I quit"?
There's a chair nearby you. Use it.
all those knee surgeries Ronda's had.
Yeah, the bitch.
How the hell hasn't one of these women uttered the words "I quit" yet?
No idea. She has zero meniscus in her knee that was just getting around the other one.
And again, Ronda tries to rally. Charlotte cuts her down again.
You making her look bad in front of a bitch.
Charlotte said, I have this right here.
Ronda, this is your last chance. Happy Mother's Day.
Snatched her shit. Snatched it. On a chair.
I was hoping you'd say that, bitch.
Oh, Kimura.
Oh,
Yep, she quit.
Fucking Kimura line. God damn. It was one thing to have an arm bar, but then she switched it into a Kimura. That's the first time I've ever seen a Kimura lock down like that, though. Okay, anybody in here want to make bets on how long this title reign is going to last?
I hope it lasts a while. I really do.
So what's the next pay-per-view?
Longer.
Let's just sit back and listen.
Well, her title reign on Raw was like from SummerSlam all the way up to WrestleMania, so that's not too bad.
That's what I'm hoping. It's a good.
Yeah, but that was on Raw where Charlotte wasn't at.
You see her use her feet on the chair to make more leverage for the arm.
Because when she was the champion on Raw, who was the SmackDown Women's Champion?
Me.
Becky Lynch at the time.
Me.
Rousey said that Charlotte Flair will either get a free sling or a free set of crutches after this match tonight. Congratulations to Ronda Rousey. She wins her first ever SmackDown.
I said, look at this shit, hug at this shit. Just limping, man.
What a championship performance.
Well, there is one thing that Ronda Rousey can honestly say. She's the only woman in WWE history to have the UFC title, Raw title, and SmackDown title.
Mm-hmm. Well, the only female that can say that.
Every July 4th weekend, America celebrates its birthday.
Yes, we do.
What y'all getting at?
Better place than here in Las Vegas.
Oh, talk about Money in the Bank.
And as we pledge allegiance, there is no better place to do so than here at Allegiant Stadium. The home of last year's SummerSlam. The NFL's Las Vegas Raiders, Garth Brooks, and now Money in the Bank.
What about us?
This
You know, hype it up like that when they hear Milwaukee. Like when they had Elimination Chamber here, did they hype it up like this? Hell no.
Come on, America. Let's celebrate 4th of July weekend together here in Las Vegas for Money in the Bank.
How come they can't celebrate it here?
Do you want to get lucky?
Well, fireworks actually be going off.
Charlie can start fires with a mind, and these powers are developing above and beyond anything we've ever seen.
Promise me that you'll never.
You can actually watch it on Peacock for free.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
When it comes out, was it next Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, this Friday?
It's a remake.
He has powers too.
I kind of heard it was a remake.
I told you it was a remake.
Oh.
Government
You saw the
agencies that are
trailers.
after
Oh, yeah.
has this incredible psychic
Stephen
ability,
King book.
which helps him find his targets.
I'm actually surprised that Stephen King allowed it to be remade because Stephen King said that he wasn't going to have any more of his books turned into movies because he was disappointed with how a couple of
crazy fire and
came
superpowers.
out.
This was a radical
the money. That's why he's doing it.
of Stephen King's novel.
That was
Yeah,
made-
this Friday. Yeah.
Firestar. That was made here in the ghetto. If you know, Fifth Star.
Stupid.
Ronda Rousey did win the SmackDown Women's title. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin are next.
Let me introduce you to my new associate. The funniest friend a guy can ask for. Madcap Moss. Come on, Joe. Give him a joke. I got 2 short ones and a long one. Joe. There is the prestigious Andre the Giant Battle Royal Trophy. And look who's here. Oh, Happy Corbin. Look how happy he is. And I look at Corbin and trying to help Madcap Moss out. And Madcap Moss, almost eliminated, manages to hang on to the apron. I guess Happy's just going to happily head to the mat. We're down to 2 men. Battle on the top eliminated. Madcap Moss with the biggest win of his career. Happy looks extremely glum here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, and there is a reason for this.
There is only one person to blame, and that man is Madcap Moss. Never in a million years would I have lost to Drew if you hadn't distracted me.
I'm really sorry, man. I just felt so excited. Oh,
I don't care how you felt. Tell me a joke like your job depends on it, because it does.
Okay, yeah. What do you call a guy who treats his friends like garbage? Who thinks he's better than everybody else? A guy who dresses like he's going to a funeral for Tommy Bahama. You call him Happy Corbin. That's actually not bad. He's gonna stay in the bench. Oh no! Happy Corbin assaulting Madcap Moss. He's absconding with the trophy. What is wrong with this guy?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Happy Talk. We no longer have to deal with the insufferable Madcap Moss. He's still living off his Andre the Giant Battle Royal victory. And I'm going to destroy the one thing that he loves most. So bring me that sledgehammer.
The part that I can't understand is why he keeps thinking that he's going to keep Madcap down.
Trashing the Happy Talk set and saying this show was better with me in it.
I'm going to show him at WrestleMania Backlash as good of a time as Madcap can have, I'm definitely going to
Moss gets the last laugh here tonight.
He just French kissed his
Probably did.
Here comes, what did Madcap Moss call him? The big bald wolf.
You were French kiss that trophy. I will French kiss that trophy. Like, I won this. Look how big it is. What? Yeah. I'm far away from you trying to have some help.
Introducing first, weighing in at 285 pounds, Happy Corbin!
Corbin said sometimes you just have to punch a dude in his face until he knows his place. He was talking about Madcap Moss. But listen, Corbin never respected Madcap Moss. Moss was never his protege. Corbin used him. Well, he did.
Yeah, he paid him, he used him, and then once Madcap became much more liked and successful, he threw a temper tantrum and got rid of him. And now Madcap is thriving. This is huge for Madcap.
And his opponent, he is the winner of the 2022 Andre the Giant Battle Royal, Madcap Moss!
And Madcap Moss called this the biggest match of his career. He said he was side by side for 6 months with Happy Corbin. I know what he's capable of, and he's a dangerous man.
Tonight will be etched in the documentary of Madcap's life at some point.
He has to win.
Either way,
Needs to win tonight.
now you lose, it's in the top two. It's just whether or not you stink or you're a winner. Tonight he's got an opportunity to rewrite his entire career. 2 thumbs up for this guy for me.
Happy Corbin blamed Madcap Moss for his loss to Drew McIntyre back at WrestleMania. That's when things really went south for this duo, the former team. And now tonight they square off as enemies. It is Corbin and Madcap Moss one-on-one at WrestleMania Backlash.
Lock up to start this thing between the two.
Corbin goes 6'8", 245. Moss smaller at 6'4", 6'3", 245.
Both these men had some time at the NFL. Incredible college football players.
Corbin driving the former Minnesota Gopher into the corner. Now Corbin bouncing Moss face first off the turnbuckle.
This big bald doofus is a former Golden Gloves champion as well, multiple times.
3-time Golden Gloves champ. He's won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, much like Moss did this year.
And the man in suspenders is the most explosive human in the WWE.
Oh, I agree with that assessment. Watch the impact and the quickness of Moss in this match. Rolls along.
He's made a joke about making jokes, I believe.
Oh, what a leapfrog by Moss.
How tall is
And another one, 6'8". Nice hip toss by Madcap Moss.
Madcap jumping over the 6'8" doofus like he's a speed bump.
And Corbin sending Moss out to the apron. Madcap taking the fight to Corbin here in the early going, but a kick by Corbin.
Why are they gonna finally? You know they got Madcap Moss, they got Happy Corbin. Why are they gonna finally introduce McLovin? We're waiting for that.
Corbin's still trying to prove that he's worth a single damn in the
Might have the
WWE.
actual guy be there as a guest.
He's won the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Look how many people would love to hear the announcer. The winner of this match, McLovin.
I would pay
His
laughing, to be
epitaph is
honest.
certainly one that's impressive with awards. He used to have hair, now he's old.
Driving Moss into the post.
He was broke, now he's rich.
Yeah, but he's
Maybe you would have a little giggle at
This
that.
would be a massive win for him if he was
I'm
able
sorry.
to.
That'd
McLovin.
be McMuffin. Hey, McMuffin.
barricaded back into the ring.
The lady in the front row.
Oh, McMuffin loving it.
Very focused tonight. Well, he was up until the back.
McMuffin, I'm loving it.
WWE fans started getting all over him.
That's how it works.
Lonnie, this guy is wicked awful behind us here in Rhode Island at Dunkin' Donuts Center. You got Madcap fighting back.
Couple of right hands, and Corbin caught him with a high elbow.
Then the next
Talk
person
about his
would be
explosion. Corbin is against
Steak
him. Cover.
Egg and
Count,
cheese
kick out near
bagel.
fall. That's very smart of Corbin, though, to try to end this thing right
The
there.
big bagel out.
Trying to get this over with as fast as possible. Corbin, the veteran here at WWE.
You know, obviously they had like a good selection of like the pulled pork and the pulled brisket.
They really?
They had a good selection today.
Huge singles matchup. These two used to travel the roads together. What an Irish whip into the corner.
That part, the only batch of
Shop at overly priced
well, I was
stores
looking
and sell
for snack
terrible
cakes
shirts
they had
together.
that were actually
They
name
know
brand
each other
were the
inside
Oatmeal
and
cream
out at
pies
this point.
and
Inside and
all the
outside of
rest
the
of them were
ring.
knockoffs. I thought about grabbing about like not fucking
Yeah, so their knockoffs could be really good though.
Helping his career.
I was like, nah, fuck it. I'll just go ahead and get you something to drink. So I got me a Sprite,
to the elbow.
sweet pea, and walked
A
out.
little bit naive, probably, from the joke teller.
What crap? You complained about the buses today.
Oh, because it went too bad out today, but the 56 took a good ass time, like you
As
know.
always. They need to change some of these buses. Not all of them, just
And they need motherfucking bus shelters.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
they had something about the buses at the market. It was either the buses or they were talking about something to do with downtown on the
There's
26th.
best jokes, though. To be clear, Madcap has gotten much better as a comedian as of late. Feeling the energy
Just
of Rhode
got which
Island. Back to his feet, trying to create some
Because
space.
that's weird on the 56 bus route, going there and coming back. On the other side of the street, there's no
and get
shelter.
hard into the corner. But this time, Moss able to sidestep it right
And
there.
any
That's
motherfucking
classic Corbin.
businesses or restaurants and grocery stores they got here, are you telling me the 56 ain't got a bus shelter nowhere on any one of those routes?
Kick at it too.
They're not.
Corbin looks incredibly quick and
You got Flat City, you got Aldi's, you got Arby's, you got Cermax, you got Walmart,
letting the crowd telling him the truth.
Target,
Sucks. Get to him.
Culver's,
Here we go.
KFC, no bus shelters.
Nice chip on the
CBC,
shoulder guy.
NBC,
Drives some people, right? Absolutely. Drives all the
Total
kids.
Dinner.
ABC, DEF,
Still do.
Monster.
Has some executives. And Corbin
what
just
are you on from the camera? What's
1,
up?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What is he doing? You're getting better.
Wow.
We're trying this game. I mean, this is surprising, isn't it? What is this? I can't remember the last time I saw Corbin deliver a set time. This innovative offense from the big dog. Well, I'm sorry, he's not the big dog. There's another big dog, much bigger than that. Yeah, much bigger. I think that person would be happy that you compared. If doofus was the word I was looking for, not dog, I apologize. Oh, nonetheless, Madcap catches the big doofus with an elbow.
And that's how they run the Royal Rumble. Or the Battle Royal.
Quickly back into the ring. Now Madcap Moss picking up speed. And there's that explosiveness you talked about earlier. Shot out of
Shoulder
a cannon.
tackle.
Madcap Moss rolling, stalking. And the intensity's picked up as well as Moss tackles Corbin outside.
Don't lose by a count out.
Unlike the previous match,
Give me back my tackle. I want my tackle.
Rights from Madcap Moss. They got to be cognizant of the officials at a count of 6 now.
Wait, when's your interview on Tuesday?
No, after you're getting Tuesday.
I thought you had the other one at,
Thumbs up all around Rhode Island.
what's it called?
Other
I have the opportunity, but I don't technically have it. I could go Monday
Still
through
wearing
Friday.
suspenders.
Oh.
Knee right to the mouth.
From like 11 to 4, I think it is somewhere up in the age.
Oh.
And look at
Not age range.
He ain't coming from the
I know you're not coming from this. I know.
I got hell, I ain't got money to do it anyway. So. Actually, I do have the money, but I need to save what little money I have because after I pay off the cable bills,
Arena earlier.
which I can do right now, actually, like you're.
Yes, recording.
Again, Corbin in there, 250
Just wait.
man.
I'd rather get it out of the way so
Explosivity
So it's
is
done
something
with.
that he has in abundance. Can't teach that. Can't. Setting up for the punchline. And Corbin able to counter again.
Mindy coming off the top rope.
He plans small.
What's she gonna do?
That was draining my money is on fucking bus ride that I'm having to do
Moss
to
giving
X, Y,
Corbin
Z. That's what's
everything he
draining.
can handle and then some.
I'm not complaining because it's good. It's a good thing.
Well, it'll be good if this unemployment thing gets sorted out because that's another like $69.
I'm not complaining about bus rides because even when I do the money to do it, I'm going somewhere important.
Right.
But it's just that having to do it every week without money potentially coming in and then having to worry about the bills and helping AJ out with the rent because he's gonna be late because they fucked him up. Somebody fucked up his shit.
In the record.
I'm not gonna say fuck up his shit. Somebody stole his shit.
Someone tried to fuck it up completely.
Happy Corbin. Yes. Lost his name when he got rich.
Hopefully that the check cashing place somewhere over at my base so I can cash those 2 checks tomorrow. Luckily my interview is early, so
Corbin moved out of harm's way.
I don't think there is
There
one.
isn't
I'm
one.
sure. You're going to have to take, you're going to be getting the purple line there and the purple line back. You'll just have to ride the purple line back all the way
Wow, that was close.
to
the
the
one-
check cashing place.
The one on the center.
Got his shoulder up off the deep six. Happy wasn't able to grab the leg and really. There's the impact, the deep six. Wasn't able to get the full. There's 2. And yeah, he was out before 3. Corbin upset with the account of the official. Yeah, but he mailed it in on the cover. That's his own fault. There we go now. Splash in the corner by Corbin. Corbin said, "This is over. I'm going to put Moss away." But again, Corbin's so frustrated he didn't beat him on the deep six. Absolutely.
Tell Mike, this is the first Mother's Day since
Yeah, try to do one more time. Didn't pay off
Ashley
this
West
time.
did.
Moss sunset
the
flip.
show's a message
Shoulders
now,
down
so he was
now.
going to get
Moss got it.
you won. That cat won with a
Oh.
we won with a somersault pin.
Huh?
Well, the last time you saw that happen.
That's the victory for Moss tonight. Thumbs up all around. Happy Corbin underestimates Madcap yet again. The joke. Sunset flip out of nowhere. The joke's on Corbin tonight, who's not finding anything.
Well, the last time you see somebody lose with a sunset.
Let's see if they show it. Oh,
1, 2, 3. Well, the last time you see somebody lose like
don't say I
that.
know you got a finish move. I'm just surprised you didn't use that. So I guess they just going that route.
Happy fail. Look at old sad ass Corbin. Frowny face ass Corbin.
Dogging the shit out of
Sam McAfee is my hero.
Hey, look. It's someone you met.
To be will be. I was the kid who said I'm going to be the first Scottish guy ever signed to the WWE, and I believed
It's got a boy, Drew. I'm sorry, is that your husband, Drew? Look, AJ all bad.
AJ helped it.
AJ in the back here, but oh yeah, I got 50K.
my entire
Look at him, PJ.
all I've heard is potential, potential, potential.
Chosen one.
I was 21 years old. Mr. McMahon himself proclaimed me as
A future world champion.
I said I've only got myself to blame. Been down that road, I won't get fooled again.
in the end, I'll be damned if the world's going to remember Drew McIntyre as an idiot playing air guitar.
Born in the Highland Scotland 400 years ago. He is not alive.
That was brilliant the day they did the Steve 2 weren't it, when he came out.
And you didn't record it.
I know. I couldn't, could I?
Oh,
I was
yeah,
I
that's
played
right.
it on the phone.
That's right.
You could have recorded it.
I'm thinking about it. God, it's too fucking funny.
Especially as some of the music fit perfectly.
McIntyre fulfills his destiny.
Hey, you got a chance to do it again tonight.
True. I am recording, so.
So
Finish the game and
The
all.
game is more important than your lesson.
Give it up for Drew McIntyre first.
WWE superstar Drew McIntyre.
When the chips are down, Drew McIntyre steps up and pushes forward.
Everything happens for a reason, and I wouldn't change one thing about my journey, the man I am today.
So is his match next? Heel in the Steel.
You have to turn the volume down on the TV. Let's get the deal of
Hell in a Cell premium live event.
Oh,
Live
damn
from
it.
Chicago, Sunday, June 5th, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Streaming exclusively on Peacock.
Oh,
I'll get everybody in ringside as we get set for our main event. Joining me in Pat McAfee for Monday Night Raw, Corey Graves.
Oh, he is coming out.
Hell in a Cell 4 weeks from tonight. The next time we have a premium live event here on Peacock. It's the one time a year for Hell in a Cell, a match that changes superstars' careers. And speaking about two women who went through hell tonight, Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, I Quit match for the SmackDown Women's Championship this year.
Every time they get a rolling on here is when I start. Is when I
Whoop.
Yeah.
whoop,
At the same
whoop
time.
you like your daddy used to.
That ain't true because Ric Flair was hardly ever at home to whoop her ass.
Maybe the time that he was on.
Rhonda, this is your last chance. Happy Mother's Day.
It was actually Charlotte Flair's last chance. Ronda Rousey took advantage, dragging Charlotte Flair into the chair, setting up for the patented armbar to look to put Charlotte Flair away. But Charlotte would not quit.
I was hoping you'd say that.
And with that,
I know my bitch.
Oh my God! She said something else and say I quit.
She said, "Oh my God, I quit."
She no pump bitch.
let's head back to Kayla Braxton with an update on Charlotte Flair.
Who gives a fuck?
After Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair's brutal I Quit match, I have been speaking with WWE Medical and can report that the x-rays performed here at the arena confirm that Charlotte Flair has suffered a fracture of the radius. Now, these
What?
shorts stay tuned to
A fracture of the anus?
Radius.
Radius.
This bone here.
But for now, back to you guys.
I swear it sounded like
Oh.
it sounded like she said she had a fracture of the anus. I was like, what?
The radius, the ulna, the radius on the inside. It's with twisting your wrist. She has a broken arm. Ronda did exactly what she said she was going to do.
Well, I'm going to give a little thanks.
I was like, how do you break your anus?
You are listening to Dangerous by Set It Off, an official theme song of Wrestlemania Backlash. It's from the album Elsewhere, and it's available right now on Apple Music and Spotify. And you know what's happening right
Come
now?
on.
A massive main event. RK McBride.
Wait, did he? Are they missing a match?
The Bloodline. In
Yeah,
this
they told me
story
what.
begins
918.
Jay Bro and the Usos looking to unify the tag team titles.
Because it seemed like they only did 5 matches. Well, this is
Oh
being the
my
fifth.
God.
Signing for the tag team championship unification match for WrestleMania Backlash. And here comes Roman Reigns. From behind, the Usos attacking Orton, attacking Riddle.
Go on their website.
The bloodline. Well, that's the contract for the unification
One
match.
motherfucker moving, then the
And
next.
Roman Reigns says that's not happening. Punish Warrior.
Actually, I used to sprinkle with a power up, and yet somehow it just happened to miss that one thing that I needed.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre and Reigns now exchanging blows.
Roman Reigns is not very happy this evening. You know this title unification match you had with the Usos and RK Bro? Slight change. At WrestleMania Backlash, RK Bro and Drew McIntyre versus the Usos and Roman Reigns. RK Bro and Drew McIntyre face to face with the Bloodline. Here we go. Bloodline throwing hands with RK Bro and McIntyre.
Throw your hands in the air. Throw your hands in the air. I thought they had a match, man. I guess I'm so much used to like 7 matches and that'll be it. But yeah, they are having all 6 matches. There you go.
Yeah, bye.
It uses some Mother's Day references to put some point on the Bloodline. I should say the Bloodline, the Mother's Day, RK Bro, the Drew McIntyre, talking about Angela, the sword that Drew McIntyre named after his late mother. The sword which Drew McIntyre is brandishing at this very moment. Not that McIntyre is ever the type of competitor to need extra motivation, but Drew's got it in spades tonight. And we can all thank all of you for that.
Tell me that wasn't perfect.
We did this at WrestleMania and did get a chance to record it, so y'all heard it first. And Drew McIntyre came out.
See,
That
the
was planned.
music lines up perfectly. Huh.
Somebody should tell him that one day.
I would tell him. If we get to meet him, I would tell him.
No, you know what you should use for Randy Orton? He's the cold-hearted snake.
Look into his eyes. He's been telling lies. He's a lover for his name. He don't play by rules.
Seems like smoke coming off those grasshoppers for the RK Big Pro squad. What you're seeing before your eyes right now are 3 bona fide stallions ready to throw down. We're going to talk about RK Bro, though, and their greatness in holding it down for Raw. 20 years of excellence personified in Randy Orton. And then Riddle, who needed maybe just a little bit of guidance. They've kind of brought the best out of each other, if I'm not mistaken, right, Corey? Could not agree with you anymore, Pat. You're absolutely correct. So who knows what altitudes they can soar together?
We should do that on one of AJ's. We should do that on another AJ podcast. Pick some songs that we think would go with the person.
Yeah.
And have them playing in the background when they come out.
No, you know what we should do is set up the game and have them walking out each of the characters, and then play them. We play the music over it and then film it as they come out and see how well it.
Hell, you can actually do that on the system. If they actually had songs on there, we wouldn't even have to videotape them. Well, we could videotape them, but we wouldn't have to worry about doing the music.
This just look like that statue just waiting to get punched in the balls.
You ain't lying.
WWE Universal Champion
I was about to say, like, the time I noticed the light now, I was like, why are both belts exactly the fucking same?
Just different color. They have rumors out that if they combine the belts, it's gonna look the same but in white and gold or something like that. I don't believe that.
Motherfucker, why? Even if they do it, why? You're gonna bring the belts back together and make it look exactly as the same as it's always been looking. Last time I checked, when they unified 2 world titles, you got a different belt out of it. You actually got an undisputed title. You didn't get the same damn belt that they've been rocking since the Attitude Era.
They could be being cheap with the belts, so
they are. We've already established that with the tag team titles. It's bad enough to look like a copper pin when they were first made. Now it's like silver dollars, like
silver dollars. And the raw ones look like they pennies made out of copper.
That's what I said. Hell, you were the first one that did like the new Intercontinental title.
How about this? No, that was the
U.S. title. I mean.
It was the U.S. title I didn't like. I like the new Intercontinental title.
What do you think about what Cody said if he gets one of the championships?
Oh, that he's changing it back to the Eagle wing?
Yeah.
Why not? Everybody recognizes that belt. See, me and this belt right here, we ain't cool. I don't know this belt. I've been informed about with this title.
They were supposed to let you know?
Yeah.
I can just imagine you applying to be a writer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'd have some shit they ain't ready for.
Yeah, the sad thing, they want experienced writers.
Why? They ain't got any experience.
They sure ain't familiar with the company. They just like, oh, I'll just take this job and see if I get paid enough.
I'll tell you, there was something that actually concerned me. On one of my sewing groups I belong to, there was a woman on there who said that she got hired by WWE to do costume designs, like for the divas.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Everyone was like, congratulations. This statement right here tells me that I think she's either lying or they're just hiring anybody. Her words were, now remember, she's supposed to be a costume designer, which means experienced in sewing fabrics, what we use. And she put out, what do I use to make wrestling clothing? And what's the best, what sewing machine should I use for it?
Don't they have all the material in the fucking office already?
One, yeah. Two, why don't we know that? I'm not all about you guys, but you know what I mean?
No, but she should know that, yeah.
Why doesn't she know that? That actually really concerned me.
What I'm curious to see is the tag team chemistry that RK Bro and McIntyre have been able to
That part is, I forgot to hire as a writer for them. Yeah, it'd be some shit going down. I get fired within the first day for having good ideas.
You know, I will lie, be like, I've done creative writing for school. Look at my high school.
Now, like I said, I get fired on the first day for actually coming up with a good idea that Vince didn't come up with. Like, that's a damn good idea. You're fired. Why? Because it wasn't my idea. Like, so you're gonna bypass a good idea because it's not your idea and give the fans a fucked up one.
Yes, that is correct, Mark.
You know that's how it is. Like the writers come up with probably like great ideas, and he'll just like ball them up in the trash.
No, you know what I reckon he does, because somebody actually said this, that he probably says that's not a good idea, gets rid of the writers, and then because it's considered a WWE material, the ideas that are written down in like the brainstorming sessions, then uses it later on. Now, if that is the case, we need to fire some of these had ideas of, because some of them are shitty as hell.
No, fire Vince McMahon. Don't let the writers write. They're supposed to be creative writing. Let them come up with creative ideas. If you want to adjust it a little bit, Vince McMahon, then adjust it.
But don't change it. He'll get rid of it, then fire the writer, and then use the idea and pass off as his own.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
It still feels dirty. And Riddle now with a gut wrench.
Because just because you're good at running the business doesn't mean that you're good at everything.
Hilarious human, lives his life in a different fashion, has a damn scooter, but when he gets in the ring, he's a problem. Just like this.
Because if you were good at everything, you wouldn't need writers.
6'5", 265.
Well, yeah, you need writers, but
I'm saying if you're good at everything, you wouldn't need writers. But then he gets writers, probably gets good ideas, fires them, then uses them as his own.
Roman Reigns tasted the Claymore firsthand, and you know.
And then brings in some other jackass that's like, that's just all excited to be working with WWE, even though you don't know what the hell's about to happen to you. It's going to happen to you the same thing that happened to the last guy that was in it. Come up with a good idea, it ain't Vince's idea, you get fired, he uses it. That way he ain't got to pay your ass shit, he was such a good guy.
Russo's asking the ref what the hell's going on, and McIntyre's asking for the head of the table. So it's Providence.
Fight him, Roman.
No, he ain't gonna do that. We can't have that.
Roman got a bit left.
oh, shut up, you little man.
I missed that picture that I had.
Oh, you Paul Heyman?
Yeah.
Sucking his dick in the back? I love you!
You had another rock too. When, I think on the Royal Rumble.
He's back there. I love you!
You wrong.
That's what it sounded like. Like, really? You're gonna stand up for everybody and then bobbing in here. What you doing? Fucking them. But you making sure that leukemia don't come back by sucking them off? I love you.
I was gonna say the wrong thing too. I was gonna type WWE blowjob.
There you go.
I meant to type WWE jobs, and it ended up just in my mind like WWE blowjobs.
I swear, the way Paul Heyman said that was like a tear run. I love you.
Oh, God.
If you love his ass so much, you get in the ring.
He was like taking his jacket off, getting all mad. Was like about to charge the fan. Usos had to hold him back.
What? What are you gonna do? Hobble over there? What are we gonna do? Rush the fan? I love you. Stop right in the middle. Stop right. Inch away from him. I love you.
You know what? I want someone to say they love me with the enthusiasm of Paul Heyman.
I love you.
Reigns.
I said it.
I know.
Look at this shit.
See, now you're choking to death over it.
Oh, I ain't been robot out there looking at this shit. Look at this shit.
There we go. Career.
I'm sorry. Look at that out there looking at this shit. Sit out there looking at shit. All your knees and shit just sucking.
Oh, they actually got interns. Internships.
Yes,
His nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. He's got black paint all over the place.
You liar. Working for WWE has been an amazing experience. The sky is the limit.
A lot of pressure on the cousins.
But I bet you got paid to say that.
Shane Davis, manager, community relations.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well,
That
there you
just
go.
answers it right there, why you said it.
You black
He's in a
too.
manager position. He don't want to lose his job.
You black too.
Once again, he's in a manager position. You don't want to lose his job.
Okay.
As hard as it is for a black person to get a goddamn job, he a manager, or no, he ain't fucking that up. What comes to me by every job I've ever had, I've never had a manager.
I have.
I don't remember not one time having the head person black.
Let's see. They got live events producer, associated engineer, studios and live production systems, senior engineer, production assistant, manager, corporate, associate producer.
You know, I did that one time when I got sick and tired of your exes asking me what you were doing. And I said that you were doing artwork for WWE. And I'm not going to say which one of your exes, but I'm sure you could work it out with. Really? I'm not surprised. He's so talented.
Amanda. As I put his the photo he did as a sponsor,
right,
for the show, whatever, he draws so good, or something like that.
But
She
you don't
said.
know that already. Like, hell, you just now figuring that out. Like, we were
Like, he
together
didn't
how
lose his
long?
touch. I'm just like, I should say something, but I'm not.
Like, we were together for how long? You seen me draw, I don't know how much. You seen me and Patrick draw together, and you're just now looking at it.
That's crazy. See, this would be one of the things I would like. Talent ID operations coordinator. Deal with the talent. Executive assistant, talent relations coordinator. That would be another one.
AJ deal with the talent back there. I love you.
Like, what the hell was that?
What was that?
Let's see, human resource coordinator. Really? Human resource? Ain't like they gave him like, well, ain't human resources like they help you like with
human resources is like wages and all that lot.
Oh, I thought it was like helping with like dental plans or something like that.
That too.
Oh, you can cut everybody off.
Yeah, you can. They can throw that job away.
Now I'm talking about if you had that job, you could have cut motherfuckers off.
Like, it wasn't my
Fuck
choice.
no, you ain't getting no dental plan. Cesaro, T-Pop, fuck no, you ain't getting no dental plan. You fucked him up. You fix him, nigga. Well, instead of just smiling and shit, you fix him.
Oh, God.
Let's see, they got executive assistant, entertainment relations. Here you go, Mike. Art director, illustrator, temp to start.
I do it too. But then I probably get fired for doing a good job, and Vince McMahon takes the credit.
No, you just have to yell out that you love Roman.
Shut up, Jey Uso says.
What a kick.
The
executive.
I love you.
Executive assistant is in LA.
Too bad I don't know how to cry on command.
Just pull a pubic hair, that'll make it happen.
Production assistant, branding and development.
That'd be easy right there. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay too. Yeah, you're okay. I don't like your face too, guys. you got weird legs. You're okay.
Administrative assistant, manager, media insights and analyst.
Again, the Usos spending a lot of time.
Yeah, get to be an analyst.
A little bit capitalized, but
Cool.
can he make a tag?
Senior coordinator in marketing, WWE media production manager.
I want your boots and now you're okay.
Oh, that's two locations. It must be in Stanford and LA. Technical accounting manager, senior analyst, FP&A, junior HR business partner. Oh, there's 68 jobs.
No fool at all.
Senior coordinator, event technical operations, senior digital and social manager in Mexico.
The guy anything they're called senior blowjob doer.
Well, the senior coordinator, event and technical operation, you can do from home.
That's not what I asked.
Remote, road, and home office. Executive assistant. Production.
That's what that job. That's what they got on there at that job.
Oh, executive assistant.
Yeah, because we already know. You know the perks that come along with that job.
Salty.
Well, for explaining for the people that don't know what that means.
Giving blowjobs.
You're looking at a wrinkled ball sack with gray hair. Ball sack longer than the dick.
Ew.
Dick hide behind the balls.
You are nasty. You put way too much thought into that.
Let's see.
So actually, I think that from Simone from Queens of Comedy. You were standing in the doorway while I was watching that.
Okay, production assistant, cybersecurity engineer. Okay.
That's making doing like online checking that people aren't breaking into the system.
Who want to break in their system?
Get their money.
Well, probably the money. Yeah, you're right about that.
No, fuck that. Everybody, so they can write a better fucking storyline than the shit we get now.
You know?
Probably. Domestic production assistant. Weird. Writer's assistant.
There you go.
Yeah, writer's assistant. Analyst, brand and marketing analytics.
Oh, AJ will work good at that. As big as his ass is, all you gotta do is stretch your butt from the buy this shit.
Executive assistant.
You're like, man, that's way too much for a t-shirt. Don't get snatched.
Financial operations coordinator, senior corporate recruiter. Sorry. Oh, this would have been a nice job for me. Graphics intern.
AJ will put the Debo, man, that's fucked up. Give us back this t-shirt. What t-shirt?
That would have been good for James, the graphics intern.
Yeah.
He probably just don't want to move to Stanford though.
You would. Be better in here.
Nah,
Connecticut's too expensive.
it's too boring. It's like nothing there.
It's like many businesses. It's like
Yep.
like a giant business park.
I'd rather take a giant business park rather than having to worry about getting shot every time I walk out the door. Well, last time you heard about a shootout in Stanford, Connecticut?
Hard to do. Probably just don't talk about it much.
Probably on local news.
Right. Project manager. It's a temporary job. Associated social media editor. That's a temporary job. executive support technician in WWE LA Studios. So LA.
I figure if you work with WWE, you probably get enough money to be able to live in LA.
Probably. VP Product Development and Content Strategy.
Yeah, fuck up.
Make it a little bit better.
Don't forget about these t-shirts. Yeah, what t-shirt?
That'd be one of the things that probably somebody would go for. Be a content strategy.
On what you can and cannot see on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Or what you can and cannot do on TV.
Oh, like, screw that. Just don't say the F word. You can do anything else. Don't say the F word.
Don't say fuck or N word.
Yeah, don't say the N word either.
I know about that, dude. We can get around that too. The big black wrestlers we got. As long as they say it to each other.
Ooh. That was a nice RKO. Look behind you. Look behind you. Bam. You better pin them too. That should be it. Oh, nope. That's not. Anyways.
That was a good what am I looking for? Not set up. Sell.
Oh, they ain't selling, right? That what you saying?
No, he did.
Oh. Oh, okay. Associate content producer. Yeah, I would want that job. Vice president of software engineer.
You can anything. You can do whatever you want to on the hair. Just keep just stay out the ladies' locker room. And don't let me catch you with your finger in the sugar bowl. You feel me?
Administrative assistant. Brand intern.
That'd be crazy. I'd be like, you can do anything you want to on the air. Just don't let me catch you in the woman's locker room. And don't let me catch you with your fingers in the sugar bowl. You feel me?
I feel you. But let me in. Cybersecurity intern. Senior management information security. Media insights and analytics intern.
No, seriously, you feel me? Now I'm trying to get into the woman's locker room. I thought you said we were allowed to do that. Well, I've been here for 5 years.
Communications intern, insights and analytics intern. Yeah. Global sales and partnership operations intern. Global strategy intern. Ooh. Media documentaries intern. Creative service intern. Human resource intern. Digital platform operations intern. HRIS intern. Live events intern.
Well, hell, you worked that live event, go for it.
Employee service system intern. Community relations intern. Media CMD intern. Media content intern. Legal intern. Partnership marketing coordinator.
Who would be like legal intern? Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. Well, am I the only one that ever watched that cartoon?
I think it's up because I have no damn clue what you're on about.
Hey, did you watch it? Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
I heard of it, but never seen it.
You missing out on some shit. This shit is funny. Some of it is funny as hell. The job is yours. Congratulations. Well, geez, that's great. Can I get a gun? Sure. The best one ever is what Cook Drama Girl was on. That shit was hilarious.
3D motion graphic artist, freelance. There you go. All you gotta do is show them your work. Ooh. This is a good one. Virtual graphics artist freelance.
This is a very good work. You might have used some of this. Yeah, sure. Why not? You show it. You know what? I don't think it's working out here. Like, so you can go steal my work and then use it as your own. Yeah, pretty much. And they would have no problem saying it to my face.
Yep. Is that you gonna try and sue us?
Like, well, my name is on it.
2D motion graphic artist freelance. Ooh, the vice president attacks.
The vice president of hats, really?
No, attacks.
Tax.
Oh, I thought you said hats.
That'd be my job right there.
Hello.
Director, digital development.
Hello.
Maybe something they had something like the vice president of hats.
That's what I swear. That's what I thought you said. That's what I thought you said.
Lead, develop ops, engineer.
I get 5. I leave you.
Product director, engineer, and technology.
My gosh. And my hats.
And everybody should want to apply for this job. I mean, everybody for this one. Writer.
Here we go.
And you got writer's assistant.
How do we sign up? No, that's it. Because all three of us need to take part in that.
Let's see. I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna click writer.
Yeah, they need
Let's see
some
what it
better shit.
says.
And we about the 3 people in here that can actually give it to them.
Ooh, I was wrong.
I wouldn't.
That was the only match I got wrong.
I wouldn't.
They're not gonna let him lose yet.
Before this match even started, and we were talking about the match lineup, I think the main event, that's a given. I already knew who the fuck was gonna win that. And notice who won. It wasn't the Usos, it was Roman Reigns. The Usos didn't get the pinfall, he did. So once again, all the attention is focused on Roman Reigns. Not Roman Reigns and the Usos. Not the Usos getting the pinfall, but Roman Reigns. And who he pinned, I hate to say this, but the weak link of the team. Ritter.
Yeah.
That's who he pinned. He didn't pin Randy Orton. He didn't pin Drew McIntyre. He got a pin on the weak link.
That wasn't even a good punch.
Oh, they ruined the table. Ooh, I must have missed that one. Oh, that's how he got him.
The white boy.
The song remains the same. I'm not talking Jerry Rafferty, guys. What I'm talking is this. Once again, the Bloodline proves to be the most dominant faction in WWE.
My other cousin that was with us at the SmackDown show, he was like, "What's up, Roman?" He was like, Roman was like,
Kind of a suck type of thing.
"Yeah."
The bloodline is so dominant that the Usos couldn't get the tag team titles unified. But they're dominant though. Right.
The only dominant gets skinny like that.
The bloodline once again proved to be the most dominant tag, but yet they couldn't get the job done in unifying tag team titles. But they're dominant though.
Okay, here's the thing about being a writer. WWE developed and produced 52 weeks of original program, including Monday Night Raw, the longest running weekly episode. Yeah, we know about that. And Friday Night SmackDown in prime time on Fox. Yeah. The goal of the creative team is to provide compelling stories portrayed by the world's most charismatic, diverse, larger-than-life characters on or off television.
Creating stories. We own it.
I mean, compelling.
I'm
sorry, it says compelling.
Once again, I got a whole lot of shit they could be using.
Let's see, key responsibilities. Develop clearly defined yet emotional, so soft, sophisticated,
Sophisticated.
sophisticated characters for a diverse group of WWE talent. Script, descriptive, thought-provoking, captivating, and creative storylines for Raw, SmackDown, and selected programs on the network. Collaborate with a team of writers to build a compelling story that captures a global audience fitting multiple demographics.
Motherfucker, I got that. I'd be all over that.
And there's more.
They wouldn't want to be using me.
Providing punch up for a specific scripted segment as well as a review of totally of entire episodes of continuity
Can do it.
and flow.
It ain't nothing on there that you read that I can't do. Because I got a whole lot of shit.
Okay.
Does one of
Incorporated.
them include Roman Reigns getting hit over the head with a loaf of frozen bread?
If I could work it into the storyline and it would work, I would do it.
So if you would have wrote that segment, like somebody get hit with a loaf of bread,
Oh,
you know it's gonna be like, Mike, I knew that was you.
And on what they'd be showing it every week. The attack,
But you know,
the onslaught.
but you know what would be funny? It would be for during a 24/7 championship thing, and it would be R-Truth running down the corridor with the frozen loaf of bread over his shoulder like this guy, down the corridor.
No, I would have to show it. I'd have to give it. I'd have to do it to somebody important because they show it every week.
Was it me by accident?
Yeah, obviously you've got the main thing over by you.
There's something that took place last week on Monday Night Raw. They be showing it in slow motion coming from deep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
That was just devastating what happened 2 weeks ago on Raw. I gotta get some replay value.
Highlights leading up to WrestleMania.
And it just wouldn't be a loaf. Oh, no, it'd be like a big ass. It'd be like French bread and shit.
Baguette.
No, I had to use the loaf because then you can see the individual slices and stuff like that.
Incorporated consumer insights and social media to deliver impactful storylines that are consistent with the WWE brand and each talent, skills, and history.
So they ain't say that don't there about that be they be using a little frozen bread.
Let's see. There's two more. Weekly travel to our shows, Raw and SmackDown, and rotating travel to pay-per-views. Attend and contribute in creative writing team meetings every week at our Stamford, Connecticut headquarters.
That means I get free ride, free board, and every pay-per-view and show I get free.
And an exploding loaf of bread. Now this will be the thing. It'll be like, we're going to try and see how you work out. So we're going to let you do a little 5-minute script, and we're going to put it on the air, and we'll see how it goes and see what the reaction is. And I'll be texting. I'll be like, Mike, are you doing anything? He'd be like, yeah, they're going to do a little bit 5-minute skit of mine tonight. See if you recognize. And then we'll see. A loaf of bread will be like, God damn.
Okay, qualifications. 5+ years in writing for TV, film, or social media. Hey, everybody be writing for social media. Producing and directing experience is a plus. Professional TV staff experience in drama and comedy is a plus. Experience in live TV production is a plus. Plug into social media trends. Previous experience working with on-screen talent, creative writers, and producers.
So pretty much what they're saying, you don't need any talent.
Nope.
Understanding of WWE's audience, demographic, and psychographic.
So like I said,
a plus, but not required.
So like I said, no experience. Because whoever's writing for the show now, damn sure he ain't appealing to the audience.
Let's see, BA, BS in film, TV, drama, media studies, communication, or similar field of study or validated experience with Lionel of a degree.
Alright, I gotta go potty. And I gotta lay down.
Okay, you might need to move because I think you're laying on the remote, Liddy. Or it could be me. So, yeah, I know the pay-per-view's over and we're going to get started with the show. And I apologize for knocking out camera. Well, I'm trying to see what I did with the remote. Because I think nobody in here want to watch soccer. Although Manchester United is winning. Oops. There we go. It's plugged up. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all a break, and we're gonna talk about like last night's pay-per-view. And
Remember, you were asking me if I would do anything on Tuesday.
They asked you for an interview?
Oh shit! I swear to God, I should show the fuck up.
They might have you working at the
level terms that can maybe navigate their way forward in this game, and they've been hit right back.
Oh,
I've lost myself stupid.
Fuck you. Like hell, I don't work for y'all before I'll perform a very good pay-per-view. After we're done, you need
I know. And the camera falls. Like I said, I apologize, everybody. Just give me a minute and we will start. I just got to see what I did with the. That's not what I'm looking for.
This is one more from Lindelof, who's produced a couple of very good passes. It's not all the core content, but what like the finish.
That's hilarious. You have an interview.
Oh, I didn't spray this morning. Or did I? You said you hated Manchester United? Yeah, that's what's playing right now. And they're winning.
Maybe it's Bill.
Dang, they on a tear. It's on your side. Yeah.
But all kidding aside, in all seriousness, you think I should
Try.
go and do the interview? I mean,
You could try.
They come in there and they can see you and they get mad like, oh, hell no. How do you get back in here? We got an interview.
I walked in.
It's like I applied for a job and I was offered an interview. Your fault you didn't take your record.
Or I can be as smart as I still have a bag.
Yeah,
What I do.
As I said to you, when Fred's getting in on the act, then you know it's been a good day.
yes, they can.
Like, I don't work for your restaurant. I work for American Family.
No, it was the same thing.
Nope. Yep.
What the hell? Oh no, I got you guys. Hold on. I'll just look for it when I come up. Come here.
Hell. If I go in, where do I have to go? The only bad part about it is that that's what people the job is only I didn't think they would get back to me. I honestly did not think that. I did it as a joke, but now they actually got back to God. Because hell, if they say yes, then I'm doing seasonal. I can still collect unemployment because I won't be working but only on a temporary basis sooner for them. But then, and if they say no, then I'm right back to where I started. So.
After a brilliant finish of the Leeds right back, Leeds was soon ailing themselves. 4 in 16 minutes, winning it from Manchester United. United, with new arrivals, mean business. Manchester United 5, Leeds United 1.
Here's fella. Oh, here.
Sheamus, you're my favorite WWE superstar.
Wait, that's not what you said Friday watching SmackDown. You said Rich Holmesback must be killing him from carrying Sheamus.
You said that?
I never said that.
Yeah, you said Sheamus, bagpipes, both full of hot air.
Please have a Snickers.
Snickers satisfies. Sometimes it's good to have to do real bad things.
So let us see how this plays out. The roster, the charisma, the romance, and now the reality. The narrative has drawn us into Beglin, so what next? Well, what's next? Everybody here is hoping that it'll be the Cristiano Ronaldo show, and he has managed a hat-trick against Newcastle in the past. I think the feeling in here today is that he's likely to do it again. 5, 6, 7, all in a row in Manchester United. In my show, it's a cross goal. Definitely by Varane. Yeah, I just wonder whether it was clean enough from Varane. Was there a little bit of shoulder involved on this? Because the burst to the front post was very good. No, it seemed to be a clean flick with his head. We've seen those over here. He's allowed to get loose to his gear. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. That's up finding from Maximan. And again, Almiron is keen to join him. And St. Maximan is dancing at quite a lick. Saka locks it away. Almiron as well, fit in. Miguel Almiron. And Richie's onto it. And he's shot to the mischievous deflection, which required the hair to adjust. Yeah, I think it came off Varane. It looked as if it was going well wide, and with the touch from Varane, it brought it near to goal, but no real danger. But I think it's part of the plan.
Oh,
But
look,
if
so
Newcastle
the
do
two
get an
items I showed the other day was finished with
they've got to go for it. We saw that in both Outlaw and Average.
so we have to turn
Cristiano Ronaldo.
so we came up.
Look up.
This is time lapse, so you can see how quickly we jump. This is us after bringing it out.
Yeah, Jadon Sancho was the one who made the run from out to it.
A lot of the stands have come out. You can't see very well.
He released it, just kept going. He almost got
But it is better. This is
it was a touch.
right.
I don't know, but I really need to look for the remote. And I don't know how I end up being missing.
Press it now, then it'll be good.
Clearance. It's popped back. Greenwood.
What is this, the best of Manchester United?
If you're a Manchester United supporter, it's what you were dreaming of. I just think that this side has been a little weaker defensively for Newcastle. Joe Linton has not been as good a job.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm still trying to look for this remote before we get started.
He was allowed to get the shot away. There might have been the slightest deflection on the way through to the keeper. Yeah, there was. And that's just caused him maybe to spin it the way he did. Woodman won't be pleased about that, but that's where you want your centre forward to be. And here's Sam Maximin. And here is Harry Mankio.
Oh, got it. I knew it fell down there. I'm gonna do one more thing before we start.
These nuts.
Got him.
A great bouncing heap of joy. Not as anticipated. Saw some collective composure in the first half. But this is much more like it. If you've got people that are prepared to go at the opposition with pace and penetration, then it can lead to the likes of this. And I just thought, again, you go back to that word composure and score, because once Almiron does release it, then everything else is done tidily. So Maximin, a little feed, and you've got to keep your head in positions like that. Mankio doesn't get there all too often. How well has he taken that? And this party has been spoiled a bit for the moment. For Harry Mankio, wearing a Newcastle United first team shirt for the 85th time, that is his first Newcastle United goal.
At Hilton, check in, choose your room, and unlock your door, all in the Hilton app, thus preserving the rarest of species, the sleeping toddler. Book our family of brands at Hilton.com. To new memories, Hilton.
How fast can you actually go, Bill? Let's find out. It's a new dragon. Have you ever heard of the outfit? They're hiding something, my friend. Oh, poison.
We're acting like the
whole damn world can say what they know.
Why is it when men play, they always play to kill each other?
When I walk out that door, I walk out alone in the dark.
Are those drugs worth using every day?
This is our lives for fight.
This is actually like
Sure. Gathering speed.
this is really 48.
Play Ronaldo.
This is showing all that is. Coming up next. It's a little close. These belong to me. Yeah, I in the queue at one point, and my mom actually made my Christmas. Yeah.
Crazy. This is what he lives for. That's what he lives for. You saw the coaching staff of Manchester United in a little huddle deciding what we need to do to change things. Well, that's a change. And it's great running by it, sure. And you have to compliment as well the lovely little through ball. Maybe a little bit cut out the heel could have been sharper in reading it. But once Ronaldo did get it on that left foot.
Oh, top highlights. No wonder.
Woodman's gonna
Like I said, I apologize, everybody. I think one day I'm gonna end up looking at for these jobs and
I actually have no words. I just am full of emotion. I'm honored to be here. I'm so proud of our community and how everyone came together to make this happen.
And people coming back together, it just means so much to have this back in our community.
well, if y'all want to apply, go to WWE and hashtag corporate. I think it's corporate.wwe.com, I believe.
Special day.
It's been absolutely amazing. The journey, the roller coaster ride, exciting. We've had laughter, we've had tears, we've had sorrow and joys and accomplishments of by God's grace. Here we are today.
Okay. Let's go to Under Siege results. And let me just put that on for a pause. And here we go. I didn't see the Under Siege pay-per-view last night, and just other stuff I was thinking about, so I didn't get the chance to watch it. Let's see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, see, they can fit 8 matches into a 3-hour pay-per-view, and you saw WWE only did 6. It was, kind of ridiculous versus Steve Macklin. Chris Sabin won. Tana Valkyrie versus Deonna Purrazzo, the rematch for the AAA Women's Champion, and Tana Valkyrie won, and Mia Yim made her return. Ace Austin versus Trey Miguel for the X Division title. Ace Austin still won by pinfall. I'm about to say he did just won it at last month's pay-per-view, so what would be the point of him losing it within like 3 weeks? Philip Honor No More won by pinfall. Okay, Impact, Tasha Steele versus Havoc. Should be Tasha Steele. Yep, Tasha Steele still won it. And for the Impact World Tag Team Champion, win by pinfall. Jazz Alexander versus Tomohiro Ishii for the Impact title, and wait. Oh, okay, Josh Alexander, okay, won by pinfall. And we had about wrestling shows happening. One was in Green Bay. It was an all women's wrestling show, which I was one of the many people just saying some of these bad owners should push for a all women show, and they finally did. Don't know the results of that, but it seems like it was a pretty good show. I had a friend that went. that was cool. The one closest of me were in Waukesha. The Hardys was there. See, Penta was there. Chris Masters and I think Juice Robinson was there too. Mr. Anderson. Trying to think, there was another one that was going on too. It was like somewhere, yeah, in Twin Lakes. So Illinois-based promotion, like have like they visit. Like, it seems like every other month that they come to Wisconsin, like to do their show. So cool. Um, it was one more. I just can't even think of it right now. So I apologize for not thinking of it from the top of my head. But it is crazy. We already know the results of Backlash, so y'all was listening with me. So the Fiend transacted McAfee reference during WrestleMania back. Oh, okay, because he saw a guy that was dressed as a Fiend that was in the stands, which is Rhea Ripley. We already know about. Some of y'all don't know that Cesaro did leave WWE. His contract get expired, so you can just you don't have to wait for the 90-day clause or anything like that. You can just like be a free agent, and that was a smart move on this part. So, his contract with the company expired this past February, and they must have like a little bit, extended it. Oh, wait, Cesaro made his final appearance in WWE in the February 11th edition of SmackDown, where he lost to Happy Corbin under 4 minutes. What a guy that they like champion, but he never been like a multi-time United States champion or ever been like an Intercontinental champion. So, and all, if y'all remember on the Stone Cold podcast that they used to do on the WWE Network, but now they got the Broken Skull sessions. Um, Austin did ask like Vince McMahon is like, why you ain't pushing Cesaro? He doesn't have enough fans to follow him. Natalia versus Corey, possible break from wrestling. But I think what's going to happen is just like they're going to give him like less travels. Like he rarely wrestles on SmackDown. Like he make an appearance, but that's pretty much it. But I think he probably going to like rest from like house shows too, because I think he like does house shows and stuff. Um, of course, the Forbidden Door pay per view in Chicago, where AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling is sold out. Okay, filming wraps up on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So yeah, that did wrapped up. I think it wrapped up yesterday. Mm, let's see. Um, and the sequel of and a buddy cop comedy with Jason Momoa. He opened a new tattoo place in his hometown of DC. Oh, Okay, let's see if there's any more news. Come on. You see, we know Montez Ford and Bianca Belair was at the Kentucky Derby. Of course, we know that Freddie Prinze Jr. is going to be doing this video earlier today and saying that he was looking for a place in LA to do his show. Still like sold or whatever, but that he can use the old Lucha Underground area and own that one. Triangle has an idea to mention new staple in WWE. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Although I kind of like wasted a little bit of y'all time by going with you know taking the dogs out and trying to look for remote. So it was just kind of crazy. But I thank you guys for really sticking with me. You guys, although it was a long video, just talking about the pay per view and the other pay per view and other stuff that's going on. I know we talked about a little bit of what they were, WWE was hiring for, but it's just crazy. I think that like with the WWE product as a seriously, my serious answer is okay. I say it's okay, but I'm not gonna say that it's great, but it's okay. But because I know they want to care the kids and all of that, but they got to think about everybody. Like, and I know they got the shareholders and stuff, but then again, I'm a shareholder too, but I didn't have that much of a say until like recently when they sent me a email about like your decisions and things like that. So my thing is that it's just like what Hazel had mentioned earlier. Like you're trying to keep the attitude era, but you doing it in the PG, well, in TV PG. We like know that the content used to be like that before, the development of the attitude era, or like up and coming, because they know they was losing ratings in the Monday Night War, so they just let people, you know, gave them creative freedom, which I think that he lost. That they should do creative freedom. So I think he should be at least letting that back happen again, because you never know. The wrestler's creative thinking may be probably pretty good. I'm not saying like take over like their contracts and stuff. That's what you negotiate the contract and stuff later, but at least let them have a say in the their creative difference and stuff like that. So that's just one of the things I think like WWE needs to work on. But AEW, um I think because their ratings, like sometimes they get a little bit over a million or they get like under a million viewers, and some of the AEW fans are like a bit delusional and think like we beating WWE in the ratings and stuff. You only beat them on the demographic because there's gonna be like males and kids that gonna grown men, and some kids might watch it and stuff like that because of something different. But especially because you have like men around my age, and some of them like I know it's like mental health awareness month, but some of them act like they need to get their mental health like really in check. They really do. And it's like they got attention span of a 5-year-old, which is kind of sad. AEW needs some work, like especially trying to get ratings because smart thing that WWE did is they actually had a you know kind of like with Ring of Honor, they had like a television deal with somebody, like it could be one with Fox and with Ring of Honor with Sinclair Broadcast, but I think they terminate that because Tony Khan now owns Ring of Honor, and I don't know what he's gonna do with it or anything like that, but because they did some tapings on Women of Wrestling, so that's gonna be showing on Sinclair Broadcast now. I don't know when, but I think it's gonna be like probably sometime in the summer they're gonna start showing that. But yeah, that'd be something. Um, at least you see some wrestling, like even if it's women, all women wrestling or whatever, it'd still be good to see like something on there. Hmm. Impact. Um, they go on these channels like Access TV that rarely anybody can afford to go to. It's like you like showing on them high price channels that nobody is going to able to see. Like they got to do a better TV deal with somebody else, somebody like lower, maybe work with Discovery or something like that, and get like one of the shows on Discovery or something like that, or try something. So Impact just need to work on a better TV deal because when they used to show, they do show it on YouTube every Thursday, so that's one good thing. So can't complain about that. But yeah, they just really need to do something with their TV deals with like so they can spread like a bigger audience. Like AEW need to do the same thing, but they they just need more promotion because there's still certain places that they haven't been to yet, and especially they go into places you go there like you go there twice a year and stuff like twice or three times a year, but you've been to on like certain small cities like Milwaukee only once a year, which they did show that they was only going to come to here like once a year, which is kind of ridiculous. You got to do better than that and do more than that, especially if you're not traveling out of the states or anything. Unless you traveling with like in the states, you should be traveling more. But to say, that's just my thing. Like they just need to travel more. That's another issue too with AEW that they need to travel more. Um, but yeah, that'll be pretty much it. So I'm just gonna end this here. This little over 3 hour program on here for you guys on Twitch. Y'all been dealing with me for like 4. I want to thank our sponsors. I'm Art from the Heart. Check them out on YouTube if you want like a draw, and that would be the person. Mike would be the person to go to. So check them out on YouTube, and don't forget about Moving Dudes LLC. All you gotta do is call 414-807-4299. I believe. Yeah, I got it right. 414-807-4299. So call Sean if you trying to move some stuff. If you're in the southeast Wisconsin area, check them out and give them a call. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys on Twitch, and I know you've been trying to direct with me and found some funny stuff that we was doing while we were recording. So should be funny. So for you guys on Twitch, this video is probably gonna be up until Sunday. Then after that, they probably gonna delete it. And YouTube, of course, this video is gonna be up for a long time. And hopefully, if you ain't watching it live or you're just watching the replay of this, so that's cool too. So like the video if you like it. Also, sorry, my nose. Yeah, also subscribe to his channel. You can watch our past videos if you like wrestling content. And ooh, excuse me. Sorry, if you like Milwaukee Bucks content and pro wrestling, this will be a channel for you. I most likely will be back on tomorrow just to talk about the Bucks game, and I will be down there at the Power Forum as well. Depends on if it's going to be nice out, but I think it's going to be. So probably will do a little bit of video here and there for down there. So it should be fun. Um, Thank you guys on Twitch. Let people know about what we do here and share the wealth, as they would say. Thank you, and y'all guys on Twitch. Y'all have a good one, and see y'all probably tomorrow. And for you guys on YouTube, I will see y'all tomorrow as well. Tomorrow as well. I'm live on talking about Game 4. So hopefully it'll be a Bucks win. We'll see. But until the next video, y'all have a good night.